We live, people. Oh my, listen, I'm sorry I'm late. I was doing some little house cleaning. Little house cleaning, man. Yo, bro, who's in the building right now, man? Bro, I'm like 15 minutes late. Damn, my bad, man. This will be a short live stream, actually. Not too long, you feel me? Not too long of a live stream. Who's in the building, man? Matt S is in the building. Black Lifestyle is in the building. Michelle McDonald is in the building. Joe Blow is in the building. Tyrell Maines is in the building. Listen, man, we live streaming every day for 30 days, you feel me? We not taking no breaks, bro. Hip Hop Media Club says 2 lives back to back. Yes, sir. Michelle McDonald says Florida in her. That's a fact. Brutal Hemshank says, what's going on? I'm not sure what's going on. We just here. JP says Big Flacco. Smile says Smile. Black, what up? Shout out Flacco. Yes, sir. Listen, man. Listen. The day has been a wonderful day. Not too much done happen, but enough done happen for us to talk about. All right. Enough done happen for us to talk about. Oh, and I also seen that I also seen that that the 515 show is currently live. I'm a definitely tap into that as well. But let me see. All right, perfect. All right, perfect, man. So wait, so did y'all hear about? So apparently, Milk and AD got beef. Apparently. So let's go to this real quick, bro. So Milk 74 made a video. This video here. And apparently, again, I'm gonna have to make sure if the screenshot is real. You feel me? Because I ain't trying to get sued again. But apparently, AD commented on. In fact, here, let's go to the Reddit real quick. 1 second, bro. Let's go to Reddit real quick. Let's go to Reddit real quick and pull it up. One second. Have y'all seen? This is perfect right here. Right here. So did y'all see this? So AD commented, keep the content coming. Milk, I ain't mad at you. Next time you come in the back on Fake, I'm gonna pop up on you and we gonna have a conversation. AD, and I repeat, AD wrote Milk and says, keep the comment coming, Milk. Keep the content coming, Milk. I ain't mad at you. Next time you come to back on Fig, I'm gonna pop up on you and we gonna have a convo in person. All love. Listen, man, this sounds like the mafia speaking, bro. This sounds like how the mafia dudes like give you a kiss on the cheek before murdering you. That's what that sounds like, bro. You feel me? That's what that sounds like.
West to deal with.
But let's review the video, man, that got AD and Milk beefing.
Milk gang, y'all already know how it's gonna go. Another day on the clock. That mean another reaction video. YouTube watchers on the first time watch, welcome to It's Milk TV. Now let's go. So this clip right here is AD responding to Adam 22, exposing him and China Mac, accusing them of staging the whole situation that took place with them over the food show discrepancy, bro. Even going as far, Adam 22 saying that the fade that's supposed to took place with them was a skit. So we gonna go and see what's the script. Come on, real quick. Don't be no unsubscribed recurring viewer Gilligan. Smash that red subscribe button right now.
And yeah, for the people that keep spamming that bullshit in my chat, I'm just gonna speak on this one time and one time only. I'm gonna let everybody know. This is your boy A.
And for y'all who don't know exactly what's going on, so when Adam was addressing China Mac, Adam stated that China Mac and AD faked the fight. AD is now responding back to Adam saying that him and China Mac faked the fight. Now, the reason why Milk has AD picture up and not the actual video is because the community, I think they work with a network, and they work with a very good network that I probably need to tap into. That network does a great job at making sure that every content of community gets monetized. So Milk is bypassing this by doing audio, which I believe that AD and them probably need to like start claiming the audio. They need to talk to the content. Yeah, but never mind, bro. Let's get back to it.
AD, whether you believe a fight happened or you don't believe a fight happened, we don't give a fuck at this point.
Now, I'm going to tell you my reasoning why I don't believe a fight really took place, bro. Because if you look at the history, I mean, AD and what's the dude named Vale, they faked that little situation that took place on the live stream that time. They faked the whole situation, bro. It was rumored that AD supposed to like have somebody come pow, 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 like send shots in the air from a firearm at one of his video shoots back in the day. I think it was with YG, bro.
Wait, what? Did this man just say that AD faked the shootout? Well, huh? Like, I'll be real. I don't, listen, that don't, again, that don't sound like nothing AD would do, bro. Like, I don't, no. Nah, I don't believe it, bro. Now, if you're telling me that the shootout, and then like, even faking a shootout in a hood among gangsters, like that's not even like something that's like smart to do, right? Like, yeah, unless it was already like pre-planned and it was a marketing strategy and everybody at the video shoot knew, hey, yo, bro, we gonna fake this shootout, post it online, drum up some excitement for our music video. Cool. But I don't think that AD about to fake a shootout without letting people know at the video shoot this is fake. Because can you imagine like what the repercussions is, bro? You fake a shootout, the goons who are strapped up think the shootout is real, they start busting back. Nah, bro, nah, man, nah.
Vlad questioned him about this, Loke. He said he ain't had whatever, but you know, yeah, man, I don't know. Even all the beef, the little internal conflict that was going on at No Jumper at the time, bro, all that was staged. So why would I not think this fight staged? But we gonna go and see what else he gonna say. Come on.
Man. As a man, I'm not about to go back and forth once again with that same person that I was going back and forth with. We're not going into the new year like that. So whatever he say, whatever come out of his mouth, believe it, do not believe it. At this point, I don't give a fuck. And I'm gonna respectfully ask both of them niggas, keep my name out of y'all bullshit. You get what I'm saying? We got bigger fish to fry. We on the other type of shit. Because if we start getting to cracking again and saying all type of shit, bro, niggas gonna act like we bullies and niggas gonna say all type of other shit. Let's leave it how the fuck it is. Leave AD the fuck alone. And that's all I got to say as a man.
As a man.
We gonna stay positive.
As a man.
You feel me? As a man, we gonna stay positive with all this shit, man. 2024, we ain't talking about no bullshit no more, bro. We're not doing that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? This is about to be the content game. Me and all the homies, we about to put out a lot of content. We gonna be filming. There's gonna be more talent coming through, and we gonna get shit cracking. All that other shit, that shit is for the birds, man. Niggas need to let shit go.
Now his response furthers my belief on the little fade between him and China Macaroni was a skit, bro. It's like, why you don't want to like defend yourself now? Why you don't want to be like, oh, you clown, like, why are you trying to like lie on my name and say I lied about that, bro? Like, you know, like why is he not trying to put up resilience against that accusation?
Nah, that's not fair, bro. Listen, because certain things,
Because if he started like,
because certain things, bro, like, yo, after you done beefed and went back and forth about something specific for a while, bro, at some point you just said, bro, listen, I don't care, bro. Right? Like, let the rumors fly, right? Like, for me, like, me specifically, feel me? Like, after a while of people saying, like, I capped about like being from Philly and not from North Dakota, I said, all right, bro, like y'all got it, bro. Feel me? Like, y'all got it, bro. Feel me? Right? Because at some point, bro, you can't really argue with stupidity, right? If the audio they're listening to like discredit me, if that audio is saying, yo, we only knew him for like 4 years, and I'm 25 years old, and then I ask myself, so 21 years of my life, these people didn't know me, but y'all think 21 years of my life, these people say I wasn't in Philly, but me being in Philly for 4 years means that I'm from Philly. All right, bro, you like y'all got it, bro. So at some point, bro, you just gotta let the noise just noise. Feel me? Let the noise just noise, bro, and just ignore it. Yeah, so no, I don't think him ignoring, I guess the content and the drama means, you know, he's guilty.
getting defensive, Adam 12 can start pulling out the receipts. It's probably receipts somewhere. Like, and if you look at the fight, you know, AD is putting his hand up, and it's like he's showing some type of scar. But it's like, where did this scar come from? And how does the scar already look like dried up? It look rough and it look like scaly. Like it's.
Is this man Milk scientifically examining the scar, bro? Like, bro, Milk seen the scar and said that that scar look about 17 days old. That's not a fresh. Like, damn, okay, listen, man, shout out to Milk, man. Listen, bro. I just take content as face value, bro. You feel me?
Something is not.
But we do need somebody like Milk, though, who can do the deep dive and actually research and examine it.
Not adding up right. You feel me? Like, you know, Halloween people bleed on, they, you know, they, for the costume, they get blood and they'll make it look like they been bleeding or, you know, something like that. I mean, it's a lot of stuff that you can do to fake something, bro. I mean, China Macaroni can slap his neck a few times and he gonna turn red. And it's no lie, bro. I mean, you know, everything they did was for the numbers. It was, bro. The little situation between AD and Vel, that was staged on live stream. Most of the internal conflicts that took place at the most Gilligan podcast in the world was staged, bro.
Nah. Now, okay, no. Now that I don't agree with. Milk saying that the majority of the conflicts, trust me, bro, trust me. If the conflicts were staged, there wouldn't have been so much drama, inner turmoil. There wouldn't have been so much bad blood going on if everything was staged. Trust me, bro. Somebody who actually lived it and went through it, bro, none of that was staged. All of that was absolutely facts. Now the AD and Vel fight, I believe that was supposed to be like satire. I don't think anybody believed that the AD and Vel fight was real, right? I feel like that was something that everybody knew was fake, right? But for all the other conflict, bro, trust me, yo, like, there's no way in hell, bro, that people agreed to the turmoil that drama brought on their lives just for content. No. Again, the drama that I was a part of or I witnessed while there was 100% real.
I'm starting to think that anything involved in that little circle, bro, that whole little universe, like a lot of that stuff is staged, bro.
But I'll be real though, I still haven't heard something that Milk said I still haven't heard what Milk said just yet. Just yet. That's gonna piss off AD to where AD want to pull up on him when he comes back on Fig. I still haven't heard exactly what Milk said yet. Maybe Milk start violating later on, but I haven't heard nothing yet that tells me why AD wants to pull up on Milk.
I don't know. But then at the same time, can we just take Adam 12 word on this? I mean, I don't know. But it's like this response and then the response from China Macaroni, it's just not sitting right with me, bro. It's not like they not like real defensive, like, oh, you got me effed up. You know, I didn't fake nothing. You know, we really did that. It was real, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. And then if I just don't understand it. Why put out that little clip that they put out? And then, you know, like if this was a real situation, the way AD was walking up on China Macaroni, if it was a real fight, China Macaroni would have probably swung again or something, bro. And it's like, if the situation did take place, somebody got the video. Y'all doing it for numbers, so why not put the video out, bro? Oh, I don't want to put the video out because it can hurt my channel. No, it won't. It's a lot of YouTube pages that got fight videos on there, bro. It's a different.
Now, you can't post fights on YouTube. That I know for sure. You can't do that. But, you know, I'm sure, like, you know, you can post it on Twitter, right? Or on like your IG story or something like that, right? But you definitely can't post on YouTube. But a video was made though, right? Like a video was created. But that's like the drama and that's like that's the scandal though, right? So Adam did say he's seen a video, but he said the video that he's seen was staged. It was a staged video and it was fake. So I don't even think that them putting out the video would help anybody, you know, or change anybody's minds, right? Like if you believe it's real, then there's no change in your mind. If you believe it's fake, there's no change in your mind, right? I just feel like that was so long ago, there's no point of even trying to like re-dig that up and try to re-examine it. No, right? Like, listen, if, again, you know, if they did fight, they did fight. If they didn't, they didn't, right? It's been 2 years. Like, who still cares about them, you know, like, about their alleged fight, bro?
From reacting to the video and just uploading it on the channel. So I don't know. Yeah, I think all that shit fake over there. I think a lot of that shit be going on. It be fake, bro. Like, you know, they use the drama and the controversy to get the publicity. You feel me? To get the people to talk. You know, to get the little blog sites to post it, bro. And I guess, you know, it's a science to it, but like, I'm just not into that. Like, I'm not gonna like fake a fade for the internet. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna like fake beef with nobody for the internet. I'm not. Everybody that I beef with, I'm trying to take off their top. Literally, like I'm like trying to like cause destruction. I'm trying to destroy shit. I'm beefing like a politician. Like, I'm not doing no fake nothing. I'm not staging nothing. None of that shit. That's like Gilligan activity to me. And if you faking fades and altercations for YouTube, what else is you faking about? Like, what else is not real? That's the stuff that I start thinking about for real now. China Macaroni is a whole Gilligan, bro. Like, you got to think about this. This man came from a Chinese gang, bro. Kind of got the boot. Not kind of. He got the boot because his father turned rat. You feel me? Even though he wasn't from his shit, he still turned rat. They found out he was a rat. You know, they gave him the boot. He ended up going to the pen. He dropped the Chinese gang flag. He was.
Is this true, y'all? Is this true? Now listen. Now listen. I've never done my research on this, bruh. Right? China Mac is my brother. I love China Mac. Is this true, bruh, or is Milk talking?
Was not from a Chinese gang no more because he got pressed and turned out by them New York prison bloods, bro. That's where the Mac and China Mac come from them Mac ballers. He ain't loyal. Like, y'all think he stumped down and tough. How? Y'all, like, it's crazy because people will be around Gilligans, people that they know are fake just to get the clout. just to like be around them, bro. Nah. That dude went from a Chinese gang to dropping that flag, to hanging with the Bloods in the pen for protection.
Yo, what's Milk's beef with China Mac? Oh, I remember they was beefing. They were beefing. So if y'all don't know, Milk is the one who when a troll inboxed China Mac and was talking mad trash to China Mac. So China Mac responded back with a picture of his privates. Now that troll screenshotted it and sent it to Milk, and Milk sent it to every podcaster in LA.
Then to leave in New York when everything go bad, trying to come to the West Coast and then get around some Crips, and one of them got brims whacked out on his hand. How does that work, my man? Like, if you was blooding in New York, why you didn't come out here and log in with the dumb moves out here, bro? That's ridiculous. Like, just Gilligan. But I mean, he fakes his lifestyle. I'm talking about China Macaroni. Fakes his lifestyle. He fakes situations. He probably came up with the idea to fake this whole situation, bro. And I really strongly believe that it was a skit, because they not defensive about the shit. They not really saying nothing because he probably got something that can prove that it was fake. He got receipts. He got to, bro. Just go look at the little clip that they posted. Like, look at it for yourself. Like, it is not real, bro. Like, they not really out of breath. You know, AD is big. He like 6'3", 250 pounds. He big. I mean, China Macaroni tall too, but it's obviously a size difference. Both of them should be kind of out of breath.
I mean, AD at that time was in better shape. China Mac, is in pretty good shape. I don't think China Mac would have been out of breath now, bro. That's that's pushing it.
Once again, they do it for numbers. Somebody would have leaked that video. The video would have been uploaded somewhere, bro. Like, uploaded somewhere. Yeah, I don't believe it's real. I don't. I won't believe it's real until somebody prove that it's real. I don't know. That's just my thoughts, though. You feel me? Because a lot of this shit on the internet be fake. A lot of these pranks y'all be seeing, that shit is scripted. A lot of it, bro, is fake. Like, they finding people saying, hey, do you want to be in this prank? We got a lot of subscribers. And they like, oh, okay, fine, I'll do it. Like, stuff like that, bro. A lot of this shit be fake. Now, granted, there is some real people doing pranks, but a lot of that shit be fake. And I just feel like everything around that most Gilligan podcast in the world, a lot of that shit be staged, fake.
All right, perfect. Now, there's drama going on with S Nash for some reason, right? Let's pull it up real quick, man. So there's a dude who hates S Nash for some reason, right? So there's a dude on YouTube who hates S Nash for some reason. So this dude dropped a video
now original
and says 1090 Jake tried to cover up S Nash telling on his brother. Now, I don't think that S Nash will again. So there's a dude on YouTube called Byron, and he for some reason hates S Nash, right? Now he might now again. This is an ongoing thing. S Nash has made a response video. This dude has responded back. Now this dude says S Nash and 1090 Jake plot to destroy BG. 1090 Jake tried to cover up Seti telling on his brother. Now I've known Seti for a while. That's my brother. I love Seti, but again, I gotta be unbiased here. So I gotta watch the video with an open mind to hear it. Now I don't think S Nash will ever tell on somebody because S Nash has told me that's against his code. So let's listen to it, man. Let's go.
I was going to do a video pointing out how this whole BG thing was an orchestrated attack. From the moment we found out he was coming home and he got that big buzz, they've been plotting on how to attack and assassinate his character while at the same time shifting the attention from that buzz towards the people who are attacking and assassinating his character. This is one of the things that comes along with the streaming and views thing being the most prevalent aspect of hip hop. Of course, it's 1090 Jake and S Nash behind this, but before I could point that out, S Nash admitted to it.
Once you get out of the pen, we got to see if you kept it solid. You know what I'm saying?
No. But I mean, when did that?
Yeah, I've been wondering, bro, like, why people care? Like, right? Again, yo, maybe I'm just a different breed, bro, but why do people care? Like, it's not like we still listen to BG's music, right? Like, now, like, if BG was still a really relevant rapper that we all listen to and bump, then maybe I can understand you may want to make sure that BG is really who he says he is before you listen to his music. All right, cool, right? All right. But, like, if it's a situation that we're presented with where BG is a rapper where we no longer listen to him and he's just coming out, why do he have to be solid? Why do he have to stay solid in jail? Why? Like, why do we care this much?
Become a factor for rappers. We was checking rappers' paperwork, like who created that? Like, why?
That would be.
Damn, man, you taking all the credit, man.
That's me and 1090 Jake.
Now, for those of you who may not know, 1090 Jake is a blogger who likes to expose rappers' paperwork, just like Seti just said. That's their thing that they started. As you can see on your screen, Jake has already been exposed for being a rat himself. The grievance was posted by No Jumper. A lot of people came to his defense because they said the grievance isn't telling, but they completely ignored the fact that he has multiple handwritten statements that were written a month prior to the grievance. And in those statements, he tells and also lists another inmate's name who can come and also be a witness and verify his story for the police.
Yo, this dude got it out for 1090 Jake and S Nash, bro. Yo, this brother got it out for those two, man.
The connection between 1090 Jake and S Nash is obvious. And while both backpedal every time they are faced with an adverse opinion and say, well, I never said he snitched or he didn't say he told, it's obvious that you were trying to imply that he may have told by putting the paperwork out. You just wanted to get it out there and start the conversation. The speculation alone is an insult to certain people's character and reputation. At the same time, they are not hiding the connection, nor are they hiding the fact that they are responsible for this attack on BG.
Now, I know some of y'all believe me because I'm the one who came out talking about, bruh, hey, man, BG out there doing like this. Doing that type, you know what I'm saying? I said y'all not going to call it out for being eyeball behavior. But y'all get...
Okay, so if he comes out zesty, why do we care? Why do we care? I don't understand. Yo, we need to get in a place in media, bro, especially bloggers, bro, where we report on trending news, bro, right? Where we just report on the news. When we go ahead and start creating our own stories and own agendas, that's where I feel like it gets tricky, right? Like when we see, for example, BG, like, you know, moving his dreads, and then we drop a video and say, yo, BG is a homosexual. I feel like that's where we, right? Like, that's where we start to really, like, go into gray area for what's acceptable and what's needed from bloggers. I feel like that's where we start to, you know, get into uncharted territories, right? Like, why do we care that BG came out and was looking a little zesty? Or why do we care that BG may have told?
On anybody else's case.
After Jake was exposed and Seti continued to attach himself to him, I looked into Seti, and that's when I found this clip of him talking to the news about a murder on the scene of a murder. When that hit the fan and everybody was talking about it, guess who comes running to his defense?
Like, they don't know how to watch how easy this shit is, right? So you get the name of the dude from the news clip that everybody got. Mm-hmm. You can't get the arrest report because it's in Cali.
Let me stop y'all right here. That information is false. You can get the police report in Cali. But the reason why Jake is emphasizing that is because he has to justify why he is running to S Nash's defense in this situation and has the paperwork to come with it, but did not bring the paperwork out when this girl from Sacramento, Jaleese, exposed S Nash for telling on his brother and some other guys from his neighborhood. I'm not completely familiar with her as a person, but I can say that the information she put out in regards to the existence of this situation was valid.
Is this like another sector of YouTube that I'm not familiar with? Who are these people?
In any case, this just serves as proof as to how these two contradict themselves when it comes to the whole "we gonna check your paperwork" thing, because y'all are too in cahoots for you to have not had the idea to check his paperwork, or for him to not have had the idea to check your paperwork. I mean, you would think that a person who does this for a living would want to know who they working with. At the same time, what they attempting to do is keep the wool over the eyes of the public by making y'all think that they don't have access to certain information, and that's why they not presenting it. All while trying to assassinate the character of the people who know the truth and know how to access the truth.
Regardless of what anything a nigga.
This is what's dangerous though. When a motherfucker just gives the mic to anybody, right? So the same dude that came out with this accusation, the dude Byron Blake,
Notice he says you can't just give the mic to anybody, and then the same dude, Byron Blake. So what he's trying to do is say, y'all letting Byron Blake talk, y'all just listening to anybody. They don't want y'all to listen to me because they know that I am capable of delivering the truth to y'all in a way that'll make y'all see the falsities in what they saying. That's why he blocked me. As soon as he seen that he blocked me.
Yo, the dudes who live in states, bro, where like they don't allow for people to pull paperwork or to file FOIA requests, bro. Yo, those dudes must be like thinking Jesus Christ right now, bro. Can you imagine doing some dirt in your past, but now you are reformed, right? Like you was once a rat, but now you are a reformed street dude, right? You was once a snitch, but now you a 5-star war general and you really living like that. And you have to worry with that monkey on your shoulder that a dude like Byron Blake or 1090 Jake will one day get curious about your history, about the mystery in your history, and go ahead and try to pull it up. Can you imagine walking around with that anxiety, bro? Listen, the dudes who live in states, bro, where that information can't be pulled, they got to be thinking they stars right now, man. There's dudes like Byron Blake, bro, who wake up looking to expose you for content on his YouTube. Dudes like Byron Blake are waking up looking to ruin a career if that means pushing his YouTube channel. Hey, listen, I can't be mad at it, bro. Feel me? Because 1090J started the wave in the niche, and I can't hate on no black man who's trying to fill that niche up as well.
That way I can't show up on no lives with him. I can't comment on his page. He even turned the comments on his page off after I dropped the paperwork because he did not want to have to face the truth. He wants to tell his story to people who will allow him to tell his story unquestioned, or he wants to tell his story to people who don't have the knowledge to ask him the proper questions that would lead to him being caught in the lies that he's telling. So not only is he pointing the finger at people and judging them, trying to ruin their livelihood for actions, but he's also ducking the accountability of his own similar actions while trying to discredit the source responsible for pointing out that he has similar actions.
you gotta look at your source of information, and not for nothing, the same dude that's exposing snitches, he follows another snitch that got exposed for snitching. So it's like, make that make sense.
This is what I mean by contradictions and ducking accountability. Now, he would like to have y'all believe that you shouldn't listen to anything that I say because I follow somebody who allegedly snitched or got exposed for snitching. Meanwhile, he's working with and taking direction from Whack 100, who also exposes snitches, but who also has had a sit down with one of the biggest snitches in the hip hop industry. I mean, and
I look. So S Nash responded back to this, man. So Sunday Nash responded back to this, I believe. All right, let's go real quick. Sunday Nash reload.
Hey.
So, all right. So Sunday Nash responded back to accusations that he told on his brother. This is the full-length video. Let's go.
Blake, I want you to check the dates. That's 2018, June 28th. Pay attention to what my brother says, because he tells you exactly the type of niggas that we are, the type of niggas that he run with, the type of people that we accept, and the type of ones that we reject. Roll it.
GPS. You feel me? He thought he was 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Covered my back, jumped over my baby mama, saved her, all this shit. My life is really a movie. When these niggas be talking about that hard shit they did, I really did that. My nigga Tory right here, come here, nigga. This my blood brother right here. This nigga hella bigger than me, but he's my youngest brother. But we been through it all. Like, nigga really been through it all. We done stayed everywhere and boxed everybody. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't like we just some niggas that know. We went everywhere. Niggas know what's up. My nigga right here. How long you doing the county? 5. No telling.
No telling nothing.
No telling nothing.
Page of my paperwork.
No telling nothing. No telling.
No telling nothing.
No telling.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. This is like National Geographic. This is like National Geographic, bruh. This is like hood dudes in the element. And it's almost like hood dudes in in their element is something that I believe needs to be studied, bro.
Telling nothing.
Page of my paperwork.
No telling nothing. No telling.
No telling nothing.
No telling nothing.
Page of my paperwork.
No telling nothing.
This needs to be studied. The amount of mischievous activities that comes from hood dudes, 3 or 4 gathering up together on a block. It's crazy, right? The amount of self-snitching and mischievous activities that come together from these dudes gathering around needs to be studied, bro. It's something about gathering up in a group 5 or more.
No telling nothing. Real, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when niggas get to speaking that weird shit, we don't, you know what I'm saying? It happens though, bro. But this is my family right here.
And to be fair though, the street dudes vouching for you in the hood don't really mean nothing when it comes to, I guess, snitching allegations, right? And here's why it means nothing. We done seen rappers tell. We done seen rappers snitch. And because the rappers got a bag, you have the homies from the hood vouching for them because they don't want for their bag to run up, right? So I don't think that homies vouching for you will really prove it. I believe that Sunday Nash's character proves he's not a snitch, but I don't think that homies vouching for Sunday Nash means that Sunday Nash ain't a snitch.
This is what I got.
And then what I could do is I could show you the truth. In 2020, pay attention to that same voice, because that same voice is going to be in the background. If I ever told on anybody, the first nigga that's going to make sure that he ain't rocking with me would be my brother, because we don't tolerate, we don't accept no snitching. Nigga, roll it.
How fake is it? Open it. It's a pump, man.
Oh, does it?
It's literally, I don't want to walk up on you.
Sunday Nash arrested. So, okay, for y'all who can't see this, man, this says Sunday Nash arrested for impersonating a LAPD officer. I ain't gonna lie, Sunday. I ain't gonna lie, Sunday. This doesn't help the case, bruh. This doesn't help the accusations, man. Because why are you cosplaying as a police officer? Why are you dressing up and impersonating a LAPD officer? For what reason? Yo, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Listen, man, the boredom of a street dude needs to be studied. The boredom, right? The amount of crimes and no good for nothing things that comes from a street dude getting bored needs to be studied, bro. Yo, street dudes got impulse control to where, bro, if they bored for a second, the first thing on their mind is, let me go ahead and commit some crime. This right here screams, I'm bored, let's go out and commit some crimes. Like, I'm bored, let's go out and commit some crime. Because why are you ever in life thinking about impersonating an LAPD officer? Why? How is this something that's on?
I'll figure it out. Okay, yeah, just all you gotta do is pull the front part down. Down in the front. The whole thing slide down, man. The whole thing slide. Do you want me to show you real quick? No.
Oh, Byron Blake, man. You tried it, bro. So here you go.
Sapita Robert. Oh, wait. Hold up, bro. This man's name is Sapita? Is Sapita Robert what? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo. Said he stood no chance on a name like that, bro. Yo, bro, this man, folks, really took a birth certificate and a pen and wrote his name is Sapita. Sapita. Man, so what? Sapita, what that mean? I don't know.
Oh, all this stuff. Sapita Robert Adams Jr., that is my older brother. Date of birth, 10/13/1987. Here y'all go. Location of arrest, Norwood Ford. Factual circumstances surrounding arrest. Reports were made of shots fired in the area. Officers located firearms, pay attention to that, plural, inside of the vehicle that did not belong to any passenger of the car. Bill sound out $105,000. No documents responsive. Location where arrestee held. Time, substance, location. Officers responded to the area of Ford's Western at 17:56 hours for a report of a traffic collision due to a vehicle passing by firing a pistol outside the window. Officers responded to the location at 22:30 hours. Location, time, name and age of victim, Cedric Adams, 24 years old. Factual circumstances surrounding crime incident. Officers responded to the location regarding.
Oh no, S Nash name is Cedric. His brother name is Sapita. Okay, so they arrested his brother and they listed S Nash as the victim.
A call of a traffic incident due to someone pointing a vehicle out of the window. Firing, the suspects were located and arrested and charged with multiple charges. General description of injuries, property, or weapons involved, .40 caliber pistol. Thought it was firearms. I gotta clean that one up. Byron Blake, I appreciate you, bro. I never seen this, but hey, check it out. I'll explain to you what happened. And by the way, my brother only got a violation of probation. You know why? Well, let's see the court documents, and I'll get it to you. I'm gonna do. You know exactly what I'm gonna do. Already had all this paperwork, my dude.
Hey, listen, man. At this point, bro, Seti ain't tell, right? Let me just listen.
Change of pleas. Defendant Adams, judgment and sentence. Defendant Robinson and Williams, judgment and sentence. Certified of court reporter. Proceedings in the matter of the people of the state of California, plaintiff versus Sapita Adams, defendant, case numbers 11FO 3006 and 14FOO 622. Kavion Robinson, defendant.
Yeah, listen, bro. Yeah, I don't care this much. I guess Seti ain't tell people, right? Now let's move on. Man. Oh. So Nicki Minaj. 1 second, man. So Nick. One second. So N Glizzy dissed Mimo 600 and 600 Breezy for playing crazy during their No Jumper interview. N Glizzy dissed Mimo 600 and 600 Breezy for playing crazy in No Jumper interview. Let's check it out.
What's up, y'all? This N Glizzy and this Barberson TV. And today we got Mimo 600 and 600 Breezy. And Adam from No Jumper was talking about me. I don't know why, but make sure y'all like and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 100K subscribers. I appreciate everybody. Tell me where y'all from in the comments. Tell me what y'all like. Tell me what y'all stories y'all want next. Tell me what y'all want to see me do on the channel. We're trying to expand. I told you, my YouTube community, this for y'all. Like, I do this.
Yo, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, bro. I swear, it ain't even all about me. It's about us. So let's get into it. Mimo 600 and 600 Breezy. I think I'm saying their names right. 600 Breezy, if I ain't saying their names right, correct me. But I know them. I don't know them personally, but I know them from the internet, from seeing them around, from the drill movement. And y'all know I'm just in tune to the internet and the culture, so I know of them. So I'm not going to get on camera and lie and say, nah, I don't know them guys. Nah. They do an interview. So Adam trying to get him a trick question. Adam know I've been getting into it with Chicago. Not getting into it with Chicago, but like on the internet, verbal, going back and forth with Chicago.
Yeah.
So Adam throw them some bait out there, like, y'all know Aunt Glizzy? Woo, try and butter them up to say something. They played it good at first, like, nah, I don't know him. They could have just let it go from there. But then he say, 600 Breezy trying to sound sweet, trying to, I don't know, bro. I hate the facade. I can see a guy, I know a real person from a real person. 600 Breezy a bluff and a fake, a facade, bro. If you know a person, just say, yeah, I know him. I be seeing him on Instagram. You can't even say that because you can't be yourself. You can't be real. Like, you a goofy. That made you goofy. So I seen him say that, and then he started talking about what I do on Instagram. So if you don't know me, how you know what I do on Instagram, and you seen a couple likes, it's like, bro, just, I don't care if you know me or not know me. Just say I don't know. It's like you dragging it on like you want me to say something. Like, come on, bro. I ain't even tripping on that. Mimo ain't say nothing. He knew not to say nothing, though. I ain't even trying to get into it with him or nothing. I'm just going to keep it for real. Like, I'm going to be 100. I know 600 Breezy because Drake kept on co-signing him. Like, he fumbled a Drake co-sign. Like, come on, bro.
Yo, that was a wild era. If you were alive during that era, you know that Drake was flying out 600 Breezy, taking him everywhere with him, like, and we kept asking ourselves, huh? Like, do Drake think the 600 Breezy is cute or something? Why Drake keep flying him out? Like, why Drake keep like what's going on here? Like this is, it's bizarre, right? Like, Drake wasn't trying to hop on a song with him. Drake wasn't trying to sign him. Drake just kept on flying out 600 Breezy as if like they were like, you know, again, I don't want to get weird or nothing, bro, but like, usually when you know, another man is flying you out to just hang out, that's some bizarre activities. Like, it's as if Drake thought he was cute or something. Now, 600 Breezy is a handsome dude, but it was no reason why Drake had that man flying out just to hang out.
Ain't no nothing out here. You was getting into it with 6ix9ine. I'm behind Chicago on some Vaughn. You went to jail. Rock something with a female, something else with a female. You went to jail, came home. That's what I know you from. I don't know you from no music. I don't know one song. Like, I don't even care about rap though. I ain't tripping. But like, you ain't got no career, bro. Your career is going to Adam No Jumper, sitting down talking to him. That's your career. Y'all don't have nothing to do. I can turn down a No Jumper. You can't. Because you don't have nothing going on. You don't got no motion. Like, I swear to God, 600 Breezy have no motion. Like, zero out here in the world. Like, this ain't 2015. This ain't that. You that old head that's going to be like, man, shorty, back in the day? We ain't talking about back in the day. This ain't back in the day. We talking about right now. It's Mimo 600, where I know him from. I know him from Whack 100, trying to sign him to a 360 deal on Clubhouse with in the air. And he kept getting his chain took it, and they kicked him out of, I don't know none of this song even. I just know he'd be like on King Dave, on Steve Dave, or Steve, on Steve. It's Steve or King Dave. It's one of them Jones. He be stamping it, a rack of times on one of them.
It definitely Steve.
And I know he got his chain taken, or allegedly got his chain taken. Something about his chain snatching stories, we
Yo, what's their beef though?
never can know his chain snatching. So they just end up somewhere. He tell us, I don't know what the hell going on. But I know Dirk had enough of that. He had to go. He got kicked out of OTF, and he be whispering, y'all. Like, he be sneaking this OTF like this. He would never say that out loud. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he be sneak this about, like, he be sneak this. He'd never say that with his chest. Dirk, just give me the word. I smack your what's his name? Mimo. I bomb him DC like him. I pick on y'all for real, but I don't really want to be into that. I ain't on no gangster. I know y'all do y'all thing. I'm not saying you're not a gangster.
But how do you pick on somebody from another city? Meaning, if you from DC, now DC ain't like LA or New York, right? Where you have to come here, right? Like, if you beefing with a dude from LA, you have to come to LA to do business. You have to come to New York to conduct business. So you can, right? So like, you can't avoid them. that dude can terrorize you because you got to come to LA at some point. But if you from DC, if you a goon in DC, bro, like I don't got to come to no DC, right? Like what's in DC, right? Like I don't got to like come to DC to like do no interviews. Like who's a popular interviewer in DC? Academics, Vlad, Say Cheese, Adam. Like they not in DC. Like they are in LA or New York or Houston or like Texas somewhere. So like there's really nowhere in DC that you have to go to, right? So I believe that Glizzy will have to play on Mimo and 600 Breezy's terms before they play on his terms. And that's why it's dangerous when you're beefing with dudes who are from major cities.
Not saying you can't do gangster stuff. Not saying you ain't been in the field, you ain't seen this. I'm not taking none of that from you. You ain't me, you're a goofy. When I tell y'all you're a goofy, you two guys are up there sitting down talking to Adam 22. Go look at Adam 22 last 15 videos. I promise you, he asked everybody about the genitalia. He just told a guy from Chicago, Lil J. I said Lil J. He told a guy from Chicago, yeah, about Lil J. He was talking about Lil J, J-Mane, everybody. He asked J-Mane, what size is his genitals? Like 10 people before y'all went up there, Adam asked him about Woods and the rack of homosexual things, and y'all still went up there as gangster Chicagoers. Still going to Chicago looking so goofy and desperate for clout right now. It don't make no sense, bro. Y'all trying hard thing. But this ain't no beef video. This ain't the start of nothing. I don't want y'all to turn up on the internet. It ain't nothing of nothing, bro. I'm me and y'all. If somebody asks y'all, you know Glizzy, just now from now on, just say next question. Because you saying, nah, I don't know him, and then explain the stuff I do. It's like, what you sneak this and like, what you trying to say? Like, what?
Wait, hold up. It's the beef that they said they wait, hold up now, bro. Wait, hold up now, bro. Tell me this ain't the beef. Are these dudes beefing because they said we don't know Glizzy and then kept it pushing?
What you trying to sound sweet, bro? I ain't no sound sweet. I know of y'all from the internet. I don't know y'all from doing nothing gangster, like nothing tough at all, like nothing at all. And I bet you since y'all think y'all so gangster, I promise y'all, neither one of y'all will disrespect Lil Durk. Y'all won't get into it with him, say nothing bad in this song. Y'all will say folks to them, y'all brother, whatever this and all that. Mimo is right there with you. Mimo be going off on Durk saying all that. If that's your man, you sitting down with him. If he got into it with Lil Durk right now, you would de-escalate yourself from him and go this way. I'm not saying y'all need to get into it with Lil Durk. I'm just saying I can see the flaws in between it. Y'all on some fly to California, Fulton, and drink some lean goofy. That niggas goofies. Y'all got no money. Neither one of y'all got more money than me. You got a Drake co-sign. You was signing Lil Durk. I just got off my mother couch. I got more money than both of y'all put together.
Now listen, I'm a pocket watcher, all right? I am a pocket watcher. All right? I am a pocket watcher, right? Let's take a look, man. So Glizzy got about 88.5 thousand subscribers. Here. Let's check Social Blade real quick, bro. Listen, man. I am a pocket watcher, man. I want to know the ballpark, man. How much did Glizzy make, man, per month, man? Socialblade.com. Oh, no, his channel is called Barberson, right? Barbara Son TV. One second, bro. Let's put this up. Bro, why do his okay. His YouTube don't pop up, but hey, listen, man.
Swear to God. And I don't wear outfits or nothing. I don't be into none of that. I got this hoodie for $12. Might be 15. I don't be tripping on y'all. So
But all right, man.
They got a lot of.
Hey, listen, man. Shout out to Glizzy, Mimo, and 600 Breezy, man. So Whack 100 apparently, Boosie apparently reacts to Whack 100 and BG. Let me see. Is this it? No. 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 Just not it. Like 1 second. I'm trying to find. No, he didn't speak on it. All right, man. So listen, I want to react to Nicki Minaj and Funny Marco. Open thoughts. Let's go real quick. Yo, wait, hold up. Yo, bro, hold up. This is 49 minutes? This is 1 hour? Hey, fuck him, man.
Action. Here we go. It's me, Funny Marco, and the one and only
Onika Tanya Mirage.
Okay, who's that today?
That's me.
Okay, and we got a gift.
For your sister, I bought a Pink Friday 2 perfume because I'm a woman of my word.
And she asked for used clothes.
And then my sister want to know if you got some old clothes that you don't want.
I have items, but I did want to know. I wanted to see her, meet her, see her size and stuff.
Oh yeah, she put up.
Huh?
She put up. Like she don't go out. So what do it smell like?
You tell me. You got your tag on your hat?
Huh?
You got your tag on your hat?
I was gonna probably take it back. I just got it today.
That's okay, I'll buy that for you.
You like my outfit? I got it for Pink
I
Friday.
love it. It's beautiful. I'm very handsome man. You take the tag off. We'll buy you the hat. The hat's on me.
All right.
Funny Marco, Seat Geek, take 141.
Well, a SeatGeek.
With over 20.
Take it.
Like 20,000.
Back to the show.
This one, what cost like 15,000?
That's all?
15,000? 20,000?
That's all? I thought you were going to say like 80,000. I was about to say, here, happy birthday, Pink Friday.
You got Cash App?
I don't know what that is.
Why not?
I'm very rich.
Yo, bro, why's the sound messed up? Wait, hold up. Do y'all think though that Nicki Minaj is on coke?
Very, very rich.
How you feeling today?
Well, I'm a little bit anxious. Well, not.
Yo, the sound fucked up. Why is the sound fucked up? Why is the sound fucked up? But either way, bro. Yo, have y'all seen this video here, bro?
Go.
Have y'all seen this video here? From this streamer? Here. Let's tap it.
Fine. Wait, just.
So this is, okay. So this is the new white girl on the block called Natalie Reynolds. Now, what Natalie Reynolds does is sort of what like Daisy does. And if you guys don't know who Daisy is, I'm gonna let you guys know who Daisy is after this. So this white girl, she cosplay as a Negro, goes around harassing people, right? So in this quote unquote skit, she's wearing a do-rag, a big chain, obviously cosplaying as a black man, right? She's cosplaying, right? Right? Like she's, you know, she's making a mockery. Or she's playing like her character of a black man. So she's now doing a prank, and I say prank very lightly, because this ain't a prank, bro. This is a public nuisance, public harassment, where she's tricking the public into thinking she's kidnapping people.
Does my do-rag look fine? Josiah, We're done.
Oh, hold on, chat. Hold on. Gotta see if I'm live. Yes, kidnapping two. Holy shit! Yeah, I just saw the title. Oh my god. Candy. Do you want candy? Hey, you want candy?
Yeah, next one.
Okay. Oh, let's go to this house. Hey, sir. Do you want free candy? Do you want free candy?
No, I don't know anything.
We're giving out free candy.
What kind of candy?
Any kind you want. This is real.
No shot.
Yeah. Look it.
If a white girl come up to me as enthusiastic as her asking me, do I want free candy? I'm thinking she's talking about coochie. I'm thinking she's talking about popping that little cootie cat for a pimp.
No, his keys are locked in the car.
I got it from the Dollar Tree.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes, it's nice though. I like
It's a real chain, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here you go. Here you go.
100K. Oh, candy. Candy. Gotcha. Hey, shut up, pussy. Here, come in.
Yeah, just go ahead and grab
candy,
it.
Bro.
You guys could just grab
What
it.
kind
These got to be some non-FBAs, man. These got to be some non-FBAs, bro. These got to be some Africans, man. I'm African myself, bro, but I've been here long enough to where I can tell you, man, a minivan with a white woman and a person tied up, bro, I'm not waiting for no camera to get my face, bro. If I'm on camera and a white woman brings me to a van where somebody is tied up, I'm not staying long enough to where a camera can pan on my face to where I'm throwing up gang signs. It's not happening. Listen, he has to be. He has to be a Nigerian. Has to be.
candy you want?
Yeah, we got kisses.
What kind of candy you want? There's Skittles.
Oh, what the fuck?
Skittles? Hey, shut up!
What the fuck? Get this thing out of there.
Here. We got some candy.
Yeah, bro. Good fuck.
Hey,
you know how we do it.
don't listen. Don't go.
Yo, man. God forgive their ignorance, man, for they don't know no better.
Strangers' cars. What up? Starburst? There you go. I'm a thug. Okay, we're gonna get some more victims.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Grand Theft Auto.
We're gonna ask them, bro. Oh shit, now we're going to Walmart. We're gonna find our next victim.
Milk of magnesia. Milk of magnesia. The devil broke his mold when he made you in his image.
Bro. We're gonna find. Don't ask me to call.
Yo, two TVs. Can I have one? You only need one, bro.
Hey, sir. Do you guys want some free candy?
Huh?
Do you want some free candy? No free candy? I got some in the van in the back.
Yes, I can go.
Any kind you want.
Really?
Yeah. No?
I'm good.
You want free candy?
Can I
There's unlimited selections. Okay. Let's go. Dude, I'm sitting like, hey, do you want some free candy?
Now listen. Listen. I don't know what's going to happen, but I can tell you this right here is a mistake. This right here is a mistake. A white woman in a do-rag walking up to 4 little nigglets and asking them, do you want some free candy? Now, this ain't their mama. I know this ain't their mama. This is like she looks like a teenager. So this ain't the mama. The mama is close by. Oh, there goes the mama. And she sees the camera. Bruh, like, look at perspectives, right? Look at how she is laughing, having a good time, not knowing that behind her shoulders, man, The mama is getting ready to, yeah, bro, mom finna roll up on her, man.
What? I said if he wants free candy. I just asked if he wanted free candy.
Bruh. There's the Karen somewhere buried deep inside her, bruh. And you can tell the Karen is buried deep inside him, bruh. Because whenever they confronted, that Karen comes out, right? Look at how she left her house looking to antagonize people. She antagonized the right one, and the right one is checking her, and now she's acting as if, oh, huh? I just asked if you want free candy. She's acting as if she's the victim. She's acting as if she didn't go out of her way to antagonize this.
It's a social experiment. It's a social experiment. I know, but it's a social experiment. No, but that's good. He didn't listen. I know, but it's just a social experiment. It's a social experiment. Free candy, bro.
Yo, imagine being a single mama trying to figure out how you about to buy all 5 of your kids Christmas presents. You worry about bills stacking up. You were stressful. Eviction notices coming. And you got to worry about this little white girl coming through a Walmart with the intention and the goal to make life as difficult for you in that moment by harassing you.
Press? Dude, I just got pressed.
Oh, they're
Hey.
still standing
Oh, God. No, I'm not trying to get beat up by her. She could definitely beat my ass, chat. I don't think she understands it's just a fucking... Oh, God. Dude, I just got pressed. Do you want Skittles?
Wait, hold up, yo. How is Walmart allowing her to just park up front, taking up all that space and all that time?
It's free candy. Somebody...
You see right here?
Skittles? It's free candy.
You see right here, yo? This right here is a FBA. This here is a foundationally Black American. This is a FBA. This is the only appropriate response, bruh, for a white woman in a van with somebody tied up offering free candy. She came, looked, and
Somebody want free candy?
Hell nah.
What's up? Hey, shut the fuck up. Shut up, pussy. Shut up, pussy.
We got a candy shop.
We got a candy shop, bro. Here. Take it. Free candy. Does anybody else want free candy? Here, Zach. Here you go. You want free candy?
Oh, brother, bruh. Rapping ass niggas trying to promo they like they trash rats, bruh. Brother, stop it, man.
Free
Follow me, man. We're not following
candy. Here. Don't go into strangers' vans. Don't go into strangers' vans. Everyone's falling for the trap.
Now, at some point, though, like she gets arrested. At some point, she gets arrested. But let me see. All right, right here, right? So at some point,
look, she's snitching.
She gets arrested.
That's so
She ties up Elmo now.
Bro, what's she doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, the amount of people that love doing work together with each other, do you not realize how long of a process it takes to actually see somebody? And I literally have her on camera saying you didn't do anything, so it's like, I don't care anymore. Sue me, I don't care.
Do whatever you want with them, alright? Down for the cause,
What are you gonna do? Bark for me?
All right, so now they're driving somewhere.
Real quick, I have to do my mom's on
With the van.
Chat, cops are here.
Wait, don't speed past them.
The cops are here. The cops are here.
Wait, is that a cop car for real, bro, or is this cloud chase? Man, that's it. Man, I don't know. That looks like.
No, stop. Why would you speed? I'm not speeding.
Yes, you look so stuck. Look how stuck the tire looks. Okay, we're going to a gas station right now because I tell you.
No, we don't have an address.
We don't have an address.
Follow.
Just follow us. Okay, we'll pass you right now. Bro.
Let's stick this out the window.
Chat, am I going to jail? Jail can we be lit? You guys just watch my shoes and get shot.
Oh,
Look at that! Oh, another
there's
cop.
another cop.
Another cop.
Oh my god.
Dude, you look like you look like a psycho!
Oh my fucking god. It's,
Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
oh my fucking god. And now you're sitting right there.
Oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god, I'm gonna kill
Put your hands up, Natty. Put your hands up.
That's it. Oh my god.
Okay. Oh my
Now listen, if you have even the most minuscule, I'm talking about the most minuscule experience with the police, these scary ass police ain't about to walk up to no van and open it up automatically without. Bro, like, do you understand like how? Let's watch
Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm gonna kill
Put your hands up, Natty. Put your hands up.
That's it. Oh my god.
Okay. Oh my
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get on the ground.
Natty, hands up, hands up.
Get on the ground. Get out of the car now.
Okay.
Get on the ground.
Okay.
Get out of the car.
I'm getting out.
Get out. Hey. Go to clip.
Yo, we've gotten to look, yo, we've gotten to a point in society, bruh. We've gotten to a point in society, bruh, where faking views and like where view botting and faking getting arrested is now like a meta and on a platform, right? Like for example, there was a time where reaction videos was the meta on YouTube. There was and there was a time where bubble bath videos was the meta on YouTube. There was a time where the red pill content was the meta on YouTube. We've gotten to a point where Kick got a new community now where the meta is view botting and faking getting arrested. That wasn't no cops, bro. Like at all. So Destiny is exposing his wife Molina. Let's see if we can go to where he start putting up. Oh, like 1 second. Right here somewhere.
I think, do you think I should go and like talk to Tim? And I look at Molina, I'm like,
Let's have. So Destiny
only 2.
And his wife is beefing.
But even as of today, I
Or do we want to save this and react to? I bet. Hey, let's do this. Let's do this. No. I seen a wild headline here. Like, let's get back to Destiny. Let's do this. I seen the wild headline. One second. I seen a crazy video and I didn't know if it was clickbait or not. So I guess I seen a wild video by Rizzo. And a few people. where they says where look, they said this, that Cat Williams shows strong evidence of Diddy grooming and killing young artists. I don't know if this is true, but I want to react to it. I guess we can both find out if it's clickbait or not, but let's get to it though. It has a lot of views and the page got like 20,000 subs, so I'm assuming it's real. All right, let's go.
Puff, I'll be back to you if JD ain't had enough. Yeah. Jermaine Dupri, king of the if you ask me, baby. Shit. Jermaine Dupri, small as a child. That's why you never see the product suffer, because I am the product. That's why he never is nowhere re-upping, because he is re-upped.
I owe you a dinner, man. I owe you.
And the title is Cat Williams shows strong evidence of Diddy grooming and unaliving young artists to protect himself. I want to see this strong evidence, bro. If this is clickbait, I'll be mad.
I obviously can't afford to get anything else.
Like I told Puffy, I don't let men take me out, sir. I'm good.
Just when Diddy was starting to think that the heat was finally easing off on him and he could start easing back into society, Cat Williams came out to speak out about some of Diddy's actions that are even worse than we knew. According to Cat Williams, Diddy has allegedly been grooming his young artists for a long time, and he has been allegedly implicated
We will
in
do
the deaths
Destiny
of
after
some
this.
of these artists. Cat Williams has been known to spill some pretty accurate facts about some of the shadiest parts of the industry, and he has his eyes set on Diddy now. Cat is not coming to play, and he just called Diddy out to be a major weirdo. Y'all better buckle up, because this is about to get real.
We were in the studio. He said, yo, I'ma drug their ass off and pick them out and pip them out to my nigga.
Okay, so if there is one person in Hollywood who always has a tea on everybody and anybody in the industry, it's Cat Williams. The great thing about Cat is that he does not hide the tea that he gets, because he spills it for everyone to know, and he's not afraid to speak up. He has been silent since the Diddy situation started, and people wondered why he wasn't speaking up. As it turns out, he was only waiting for the perfect moment to spill what he knows, and girl, does he have a lot of stories to tell. Like I said, Cat has always had a lot to say about the dark, shady side of Hollywood, and he was one of the very first actors to come out and reveal that there is a dark side to Hollywood, and that most of our faves are involved in some super sneaky stuff that they don't want the rest of the world to find out about. For example, Cat has always insisted that the rumors about the Illuminati are not just conspiracy theories, but facts. Even more, he has declared his hate and refers to himself as being anti-Illuminati.
Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them. Nobody likes them.
I mean, this makes sense because...
Yo, if this is clickbait, I'll be so mad, bruh. If this is clickbait, I'll be so mad, bruh.
some of the most powerful people in Hollywood are a part of the Illuminati. He also revealed that he had gotten a lot of hate from the industry about his Illuminati revelations and how he is always exposing other celebs.
I know that if your mouth is really, really big and you try to tell the truth for a living and you like to air people out, hatred is coming your way. I didn't know it was going to be this type of hatred, but you know, I'm concrete in all things.
Remember how I said that Cat is never afraid to spill the truth about the Illuminati? Well, he went on Mike Tyson's talk show, Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, and he hinted that he might be collecting some information on the Illuminati and members of the Illuminati to prove that it's not just a conspiracy theory. I think that this kind of proves that Cat really isn't lying about the Hollywood being a messed up place, because why would he spend so much effort trying to dig into something that he doesn't think is real? Everybody knows that Cat isn't a clout chaser, and there have been reports that him exposing celebs like this has greatly held back his career, which isn't surprising because y'all know that shady people don't like being exposed. Cat has been around in Hollywood for a very long time, and he keeps his ears to the street.
Bro, get to
which
Diddy,
explains
man.
how he knows all the tea. But for someone who has been in the industry for more than 30 years, people believe that he should have achieved far more success than he has, because he is way more talented to not have become one of the major superstars in the industry. But then, the fact that he keeps exposing the evil side of Hollywood has held his career back significantly, because y'all know how the powers that be hate it when people sneak.
Yeah, wait, somebody says it's clickbait dummy. Somebody says that's fake as hell. Listen, if y'all seen this and it's fake, I'll take your word for it, bro. And we can okay, yeah.
On them.
We can click off this then and go to Destiny. Yeah, because I'm like, what? Yo, I'm like, yo, Cat Williams exposed what? For real?
Under the bus, but this girl was.
All right, man, but Destiny exposes his wife's Molina's lies and showed proof. So let's get to it, man.
Group of, I thought it was only 2, but even as of today, I'm getting more DMs from friends. I just had to burn basically 2 more friendships at the time because Mel had engaged in what I would consider to be incredibly inappropriate talk, where she decided to dump 5 years worth of problems onto mutual friends that we had, that I had like explicitly gone out of my way to share with Mel so that she wouldn't think anything weird was going on. And she decided to, vent completely to all these people. Yeah, so she goes back to Sweden. I'm coming off all that. I'm a little bit irritated, whatever. As she's in Sweden, I think I'm streaming. She's doing her thing over there. Everything moves sideways for a couple months. As I'm here in the United States, Molina ends up meeting a new group of friends in Sweden that seem like pretty cool. She hangs out with them. Everything is cool. Sometimes Molina does this annoying thing where she's like, oh, I met these group of people. They're so cool. Like, it's cool because, they're all gay and platonic and they're dating other people. So there's no like relationship drama or blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. That never lasts, but whatever, if you enjoy it. I think this was about 4 months ago. I think it was in early August. One of the friends that she'd made among some of the other friends was the Tim dude. And she and Tim, I guess, started hanging out as like friends. And I'm like, okay, it's funny. Now remember, just because I'm not posting logs of things doesn't mean I don't have proof of it. If you hear this and you think I'm lying, we can get to that if you want. But I remember me and Molina get into it's like a small argument where she's like, oh no, like I think everything is platonic and cool. And I'm like, that this is obviously not going to be the case. And she's like, oh, I guess my friends better than I do. And I was like, I guess so. And I guess so. And eventually, surprise, surprise, Tim ends up cheating on the girl that he's with, Mel, and then a couple days later, they're like officially dating. And she's like, oh my God, you'll never believe this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe it. Who would have saw that coming? Also, as a quick heads up, because Tim might be getting super mindful right now, because I can tell by the way that he types in chat, Molina is, I don't know what changed, but in the past 6 months, at least, Molina starts to lie a lot. So I think one of the reasons why Tim has been so confident in attacking me is because he has no idea how much I know about him, because Molina probably tells him, oh no, I don't talk to Steven about you really at all. That's my guess. I could be wrong, but I can't see how he could have so much confidence coming at me with so many things, considering how many stupid things I know about this guy, which is funny and tragic at the same time, I guess, but whatever.
Yo, it's crazy, like, looking back at it right now, bruh, because whenever Molina will go on these, like, various podcasts, like Fresh and Fit or whatever podcast, like, it was really clear that she was just a sly, sneaky, manipulative, diabolical, devious woman, bro. Like, a chick like Molina, bro, is a chick that I wouldn't even come around, bro. Right? That I wouldn't even touch with a 20-foot pole. I don't want no parts of a chick like Molina, bro. A chick like Molina will pop that little cootie cat at you and then scream SA. If her boyfriend finds out that she was taking BBC, behind his back. So when Destiny now is saying how like she was talking, how she's just outright lying and talking about and her friends to him and lying about platonic friendships so she could cheat, bro. Like this is, bro. This is all expected from a woman like Molina. If a woman tells you, bro, I ain't never been in a monogamous relationship, that's a sign, and that should tell you everything about her. You telling me as a chick, you ain't never, ever, ever like a guy enough to where you want to be with him and only him? You've always wanted to whore around? Nah, to me, bro, like that was an obvious sign.
So initially, like, I'm kind of like, well, okay, it seems kind of weird that when we've talked, you talk about how like cheating is like the most like horrible thing and blah blah blah, but like this guy did this to his girlfriend and now you guys hang out, whatever, hey, knock us about, have fun. I'd say like in the first month of their kind of like hanging out, she tells me like a couple weird things and we kind of like joke because Molina and Tim are kind of like me and Molina, and that the Tim guy is like ultra clingy and Molina is more kind of the one who like wants a little bit more space. And I even joke about this with her in DMs. It's like, oh look, you found your Molina basically. So like for example, Molina might be out at a party, or she might be hanging out with friends, and they're all kind of like drinking and having fun. And at one point, Tim wants to go home, and Molina's like, well, I think I'd rather stay and like hang out with people. And then Tim starts like spamming her DMs like, no, you need to come home. This isn't fair. You're making me feel horrible. I need you to come home. Blah, 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 blah. Right? He's like, that can't happen. She gets it. Okay. Which I think is like funny, like reading it from her, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, yeah. As things push sideways another month, I get a little bit annoyed. So one of the things I get annoyed about in our relationship a little bit is that it feels like I'm held to a much, much, much more stringent standard on information, informing Molina on things than she is for me. And then I start to like realize a couple things as we're like talking and things are going on. And at some point, I think I asked her, I'm like, are you like, because I remember after a month, I'm like, at first I was thinking maybe they were hanging out occasionally, maybe they were nothing. And then I realized, like, wait a second, is this guy like at your house every single day? And then I realized that, like, okay, for about 4 to 6 weeks, he'd been either staying at her house every single night, or she was at his apartment every night. And they were like telling each other they love each other and all this and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, it's kind of weird that you didn't tell me that until I asked you explicitly.
Yo, where do you draw the line at though, right? Like, for example, like if it's not polygamy, but if it's an open relationship and she can go and get, I'm talking about her back absolutely obliterated by the biggest, blackest, largest COC she can find. If she can get the absolute daylight effed up out of her in the open, because it's allowed, where do we draw the line? If she can get the absolute daylight effed up out of her, she can get the biggest, largest, blackest COC, and he can slap it on her face. He can take the milk, I'm talking about, and devour her face with nothing but milk. The biological milk, right? Right? If he can drown her face in semen, if he can blow her back out, right? If he can spill his fried chicken, watermelon, and Reggie-filled semen all on her back, then what is off limits? What exactly is off limits? If this man can stretch out her vagina like the Grand Canyon, what exactly is off limits? Her telling him, I love you? Like I'm confused. Is that cheating? So she can get cracked and folded like a pretzel in every which way. But telling a man I love you, that's where the line gets drawn? Nah, I don't know what's going on, bruh.
But whatever. Pushing sideways. Molina's trial date is coming up, and she wants me there for the court stuff, which I think is fair. One of the things that we'd kind of like fought about over the last like month and a half was when Molina went back to Sweden, she thought that I should have moved to Sweden for 3 months. She said that would have been fair because that would have been like a good way to support her. And this was kind of like a pain point or a source of tension on our relationship, because like, well, I'm trying to help with a bunch of other things, you know, like I completely paid off all your Swedish taxes. I found you like a really good Big Four accounting firm, you know, to like connect you with things. Like I'm trying to like communicate with your tax people. I'm trying to communicate with your accountant people. I'm trying to like pass a bunch of documents on you. Like I'm helping the best ways that I can, and things I think that are pretty unique to like my skill set. I think I'm doing pretty good in terms of helping you with stuff. And that accounting lady that I ended up helping find, like that lady like kicked out Molina's trial. It was really, really, really good. Her performance is great, and I think probably helped Molina quite a bit. At least her lawyer said as much. But Molina would say like, okay, well, nobody here knows, you know, like why you're not here for me to support me, and like everybody sees Tim, and it's like so, you know, and I don't know how to defend you. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't know how to defend me? What do you? Okay, whatever. You're stupid, Molina. I also kind of like pieced together at this point in time that Tim is basically living with Molina, which kind of felt weird because I also didn't get filled in on that. And there's a lot.
Yo, I'm so confused, bro. Because at this point, yo, where is the line being drawn at, bro? Between an open relationship and cheating. So the dude was effing her. He's telling him she loves him, and they're living together. Where does the line get drawn, bro? like, what is not okay? So And his issue was she didn't tell him. So as long as she tells him, yo, we're living together, I'm telling him I love him, and we're having sex every night. He's folding me up like a pretzel. If she would have told him that, would that have been okay? Is that okay?
Of other like small peripheral fights that we've had relating to people staying over. One thing that Molina has tried to do really hardcore with other friends, and I think Tim is also playing this up a little bit with Henry, is Molina and Tim are trying to pass off this idea that I'm like scared of losing Molina, or I'm like jealous of like Molina like having somebody over all the time. That's like the story that they try to present. But typically when me and Molina had fights over stuff that she was doing, I was usually just upset because like, why the double standard? So one thing that we'd fought about a lot for my apartment was that I wasn't allowed to have girls in the bed, okay? My bed. She's like, no, that's not fair. I'm germophobic, which she says all the time. Okay, she's like, oh, I'm germophobic. You can't have girls in the bed. And I'm like, okay. This fighting got like so bad that I remember before she left for Sweden, because she was leaving and I thought she was going to be gone for like months. I figured like, well, I can probably have a girl here. It's fine. Like, I'll just wash the sheets. It's not a big deal. So I remember there was a girl, she was coming over. I told Molina ahead of time. She came over, we hooked up, fun times. After she leaves, I'm talking to Molina. And normally we like chat about our hookups after we have them, which always goes poorly for me, go figure. And then as I talk to Molina about this, she figures out in the course of the conversation, she's like, wait, what the why did you have somebody in the bed? I'm like, well, because you're gone for like months. Obviously I'm gonna wash the sheets, it's not a big deal. And we had a huge breakdown fight over this. And eventually it comes out where she's like, it's not about like the germophobic, I don't want anybody else in my bed. And I'm like, okay, that would have been nice to know ahead of time, I guess, but she accuses me of lying, I'm trying to, whatever, I'll go.
So she's germophobic. Okay, no. So she admits she just don't want any guy on her bed, but she's living with another dude and getting slutted out on a daily basis. Oh, man, listen, man.
When we get to Miami, Molina gets really irritated the first day, I think, because she said that something has really happened that's really weird and bothering her with Tim. There was a girl that Molina really liked when she was in Sweden, but she basically never got to hang out with this girl because I found out now that like basically every time Molina goes to hang out with people, Tim always goes with her. He has to for everything. Molina's basically not allowed to see people on her own. He's always going with every single time. And I'm like, okay, I don't understand why you wouldn't just go on your own. It seems kind of weird that like, because you're like one of the most independent women I've ever met in my life. I don't know why the would let him dictate like all of your hangouts. And you know, she's like, yeah, well, Tim just doesn't like this girl much. He says that like he gets bad.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what's going on, bro. Destiny thinks that his wife is a masculine, independent, strong woman, but no, she's no. Listen, like she's only masculine. Sorry, his ex-wife or his soon-to-be ex-wife. She's only masculine. She's only independent. She's only stubborn with men who allow her to be, and with men who she's allowed to roll over. Right? But for men who ain't going for the nonsense, who ain't going for the bullshit, right? For men who's not going to allow her to, you know, like to quote unquote wear the pants and wild out and disrespect them, she's submissive and she falls in line, which is why Tim had her pretty ass falling in line and being submissive and tapping in before she leave the house. Tim had her on a program. She knew not to go outside of that program. Right, because Tim had her in, you know, like in line. And Destiny is sitting here shocked, like, bro, how you got her in line? How you got her submissive? How you got her? Nah. Tim probably got a strong pimp hand, bro. And we don't condone that at all. We don't condone violence against women. But Tim pimp hand probably strong, bro. Hey. Man, listen, bro, like, she knows, bro. She knows. Listen, bro. Listen, it's an open relationship. And she's not even married to Tim, but she knows while she's in Sweden, she's not about to go to no other man's house and spend the night. Cause why? Why? Because Big Tim Daddy there. Big Tim Daddy in Lane House. Listen, Big Tim Daddy said, hell nah. Hell nah. You ain't about to cuck me out. And isn't it crazy, bro? Like, she got no issues being monogamous with Big Tim Daddy, but she's doing my bro Destiny wrong, man. Man, come on, bro. Listen, these chicks are scandalous, bro. If you allow a chick to be scandalous, they're gonna be scandalous, bro. It's that simple.
vibes from her, blah, blah, blah. Well, as soon as we're in Miami, Molina's really upset because she's like, I'm really upset because I just found out that this other girl that I really liked that I couldn't see ever because Tim didn't like her. Well, Tim took this girl back to my apartment and they're like cuddling, in my apartment. And I'm really upset about this. And two huge things like explode in my mind, okay, right away. So the first thing is like, what do you mean he's back in your apartment? How did he get into your apartment? And she's like, oh, he has a key. And I'm like, excuse me? I feel like I should have known that. And then the second thing is, he's allowed to invite girls back to your apartment to bang? And she's like, well, it's okay because like I know this girl, so like I trust both of them. We have a mini fight where I tell her, I'm doing whatever the I want with my bed from now on, and if you don't like that, pack and get out, because it's the most I've ever heard in my entire life. We fight back.
Alpha male,
back
man.
and forth on that. I think she's like, well, I don't think I can handle that. I'm like, that's fine. Then pack and leave out of here. This is. And then eventually, I think she passive aggressively answers. She's like, well, I'm just gonna buy a second mattress and I'll just throw it over the bed when I come back. I'm like, if you want to have that mini fight, okay, stupid. I think I stream, and then I think Molina has like a 5-hour call with both of these people, and then eventually, I talked to her at the end of the night, and I'm like, how's it going? She's like, oh, actually, I feel really good. I had a talk with both of them, and me and the girl get along great, and Tim kept trying to like insult me or make fun of me or throw me under the bus, but this girl wasn't having any of it, so I felt like the conversation went really good. And I'm like, okay, I guess. But then now at this point, I'm trying to explain why I'm irritated about some of the Tim stuff. It's like, okay, well, this guy lives with you. He's in your bed all the time. It seems like a double standard. But Molina always is like, really, it's funny because people always explain like, I'm the emotional one, or no, I'm the rational one who's like being too cold, and Molina's the really emotional one. Molina's a lot of really good like logical arguments that kind of like end up making me feel like they're kind of logical, right? So her argument is that like, well, this is my apartment and this is my space, but that's our bed and that's our space. So I can do whatever I want with my stuff, but for our stuff at our apartment, it's not fair. And I'm like, okay, well, I pay all the rent here, and I can't use basically 1/3 of my apartment when you're out of the country, because obviously she doesn't want anybody setting up shop in her streaming room, and then I can't use my bed, so we've got to sleep on the couch or something. It's annoying, okay? I get to Sweden. I kind of feel like underappreciated, because it's like, okay, well, you don't care that I've paid all this money. You don't care that I've invested all my time, which is valuable to me, by the way. And you don't care, that I've used my relatively unique skill set to find you people and help you, blah, blah, blah. It seems like all you want is like some random guy to just be near you, like worshiping you 18 hours a day. That's what it feels like. Ironically, it's probably pretty close to the truth. But whatever. We have a really big fight the first night that I'm there over relationship stuff, basically. We kind of chill on that. And then the second day we have our court stuff.
Wait, where is the Tim dude when he's in Sweden? Is this Tim dude living in the same apartment?
I go to the court with her, okay? Thank God I have my Vyvanse. I sit through a 5-hour trial in pure Swedish. I don't know if I'm on the recordings or not, if you can see the bench, but I'm back there with my Secret of Father Brown book reading. So I have a 5-hour Swedish court trial thing. But it actually goes really well. Surprisingly so. Like, so well that I think they end up at the end asking if she can get her passport back early, because she'd been revoked her passport, I think a couple months earlier. So we leave. Trial's good. We go back to the apartment. Molina engages in a ton of really shit behavior at this point between me and Tim and her. I won't dive into all of that. We'll just say it was pretty unbelievable. And then a few days later, it comes to be that she's supposed to go to the courthouse because they approved her getting her passport back, and she's going to get it back. I don't think this Tim guy's going to be okay with you going back to America. Keep in mind that up to this point, I didn't have any problems with Tim guy at all. I thought he was like kind of like clingy and cringy, but compared to me, everybody's clingy and cringy. And also, I can be cringy. It's fine. I didn't have any like ill will towards the Tim guy. When Molina talks to personal people, and if you're a streamer or a friend of Molina listening to this, she'll always say that like, oh, Steven was always jealous of Tim. About that's not true at all. I even said as much. So I've got tons of vlogs and like, oh, it's cool. You've got somebody to hang out with, and you don't feel lonely, and blah blah blah. It's like that's cool, because then I can stream and focus on my. She's got to do. Works for me. However, I did know, or at least at the time I felt like I knew that like there's no way that somebody that's like this clingy, you guys have been glued to each other for 2 months straight.
Bro, she was getting piped.
There's no way
Well,
he's gonna be okay with you going back to America. And she's like, no, Tim is poly, he's open, like everything is cool. Trust me, he's like the coolest guy ever. He's so supportive, he's so awesome, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. I don't know. So the day of the her passport coming back comes. I think I'm like streaming. I'm hanging out at the apartment. Molina comes back from the courthouse to get her stuff. She comes into the apartment and she's super stressed. And I already know, okay, because it's not even that I can read the future. It's that I am an empath. I already know what's happened, okay? I absolutely know what's going on. Also, let me explain right here, okay? Because I can't believe this is the case. But Tim and Molina, I think, are clinging on to this fact that Tim didn't actually threaten to kill himself if Molina didn't leave me, okay? If you want to get like hyper specific and hyper pedantic, that is true. Allow me to explain.
Wait, hold up now, Destiny. So if y'all don't know what's going on, so in his, okay, so how we all found out that Destiny and Molina was splitting up was Destiny leaked messages from Discord that shows him explaining to somebody why him and Molina is breaking up. Destiny says that she has this new dude who's super toxic, who has been threatening to unalive himself if Molina doesn't leave Destiny, etc., etc. So we all assumed that was true. Now, this is the second, I guess, lie or cap that was said or like misunderstanding, because Destiny also said that he was paying for the apartment that Tim and Molina was living in, and he came and retracted that. Now he's retracting this as well and saying that Tim did not threaten to unalive himself if Molina doesn't leave Destiny.
So Molina comes upstairs. She's super stressed. And eventually she sits down on the couch. And I'm like, how's it going? And I can tell that she's super frazzled. Like I said, I already know like what's happened. And she says, I have a difficult decision to make. So we start chatting for a bit. And Molina's like, Tim just gave me an ultimatum.
If my wife comes to me and tell me, hey, babe, I got a difficult decision to make, and I look her in her eyes and ask her, what's the difficult decision? And she tells me, hey, babe, the difficult decision I have to make is this dude I'm seeing, my side dude, just told me that if he don't leave you, he will unalive himself. So I have a difficult decision to make. I'm going to say, bitch, what? Ho, what? Excuse me, ho? Ho, what? Excuse me, ho? A decision? Wait, what you mean? Like, are you pondering the decision? Like, is this something you have to think about? Like, is this something you have to think about? Like, what do you mean you have a difficult decision? You should have told him on the spot, well, hey, listen, man, unalive yourself, I'm sorry, right? I'm married. Nah, that's crazy, bruh. Bruh, it's insane that Destiny even tolerated it long enough to have a reasonable, level-headed, like, decision. What?
And I'm like, yeah, obviously, because you got your passport back. Obviously, he said he's been cool with everything up till now, but it's because you didn't have your passport. So he can obviously say these cool things, but as long as you're like locked in Sweden, it doesn't really matter what he says. He knows you're not going anywhere, right? So Molina tells me I was outside. We were walking back to the apartment after I got my passport back. This was in Sweden, yeah. We were walking back to my apartment after I got my passport back, and Tim gave me an ultimatum right outside my apartment on the street. And I'm like, what did he say? And she was like, Tim said that Steven is just way too toxic for you, and he can't stand to see me in so much pain. So I either have to divorce you or I have to leave him. And I'm like, wow, well, what'd you tell him? And she's like, well, I don't know. I was super stunned because he said he's never done this before. And then Tim claimed that a few of Molina's friends had said that he'd talked to. A few of her friends had said, yeah, they definitely need to break up. They're way too toxic. It's a horrible relationship. And Molina said, well, my friends have never told me that before. And then when Molina didn't have an immediate answer, Tim says, if you didn't know, Molina has, this is Tim's fault. Molina has issues sometimes feeling like abandonment stuff, or like people aren't like giving her enough time or attention, or that's a big like issue, pain point that she has, right? So Tim says to her, this is why everybody you've ever loved has left you, Molina. And he turns around and he storms down the street, okay? Very dramatically, or so it's told to me.
Yo, these adults live just a chaotic life, bro. Like, why are their lives this chaotic? Like, you ever met somebody, bro, where their life is just an emergency after an emergency after an emergency, and they're just filled with just too much emotions, and they just feel too much emotions, bro? Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like when somebody is just too tapped into their emotions, and they just feel different things, and they are filled with anxiety, and I'm like, bro, you're too complicated for me, bro. Like, I literally only probably feels like 4 emotions in my life, bro, right? Like, happy, mad, hungry, and sad, right? Like, that's it, right? And usually there's a very clear-cut reason why I'm with it. But these people, bro, they're just way too complicated human beings, bro. Like, why y'all this complicated, bro?
Molina's like freaking the out. She comes upstairs and she's like, yeah, obviously super frazzled. So I'm sitting here kind of chilling and I'm like, okay, well, this is kind of awkward. Whatever. We have, I think, probably about like a 30-minute conversation. And at this point, like, I'm not like delusional about the state of our relationship. We have had fights. I know what's going on. But I basically say to Molina, I'm like, okay, well, listen, here's where you're at. Obviously, we've been together for 5 years. We have all this history, blah, blah, blah. But we also fight over stuff. Like, there are issues we fight about. Personally, given the length of our relationship and the things we fight about, I feel like our relationship's not actually that bad. Like, especially when we're both happy and good, like everything's super fun, everything is fine. We do have like a couple issues that seems like it's really hard for us to move over, but there's not like physical violence. We're not like doing crazy. Well, Molina was kind of doing crazy shit, I guess, in retrospect. But it's not like of all the things that could be in a relationship, like we've traveled the world, we both make a ton of money, we're super rich, we've got like so many influencer friends, we're both doing really well in our career. Like, for the most part, I think our lives are actually like really good. I will say that like historically, one of my big issues fighting with Molina so much sometimes is at the end of like,
course, our life is good.
I feel like we need to chill. Like, we live like dream lives. I don't understand how fighting about so much stupid all the time. Like,
because, bro, you're making life too easy for her, bro. Listen, yo, you have her comfy in a multi-million-dollar crib. You paying about $20,000 a month in rent. You have her paying no bills. You gave her hella clout. Bruh, she's too bored, bruh. Like, life is too good. She's too bored. She want a chaotic loser like Tim who can't really pay for nothing and who just makes her life, gives her more excitement and drama to her life. Oh, sure.
Chill. But I mean, also, maybe I'm downplaying like my bad contributions to the relationship. That could be fair too. Okay, yeah, I know Brittany will jump onto that one. So we have like about a 30 to 60-minute talk where I'm like, yeah, so here's the issues of our relationship. If you want to cut it here and you want to try Sweden, like we can do that if you want. But I mean, like also with the Tim stuff, like it's pretty scary. You've only known this guy for 2 months, and you.
Wait, hold up, bruh. Tim snatched this man's wife in 2 months? In 2 months? In 2 months? Listen up, bro. Yo, listen, yo. Yo, if you need any proof for why you should never date a chick like Molina, this is it right here, man.
You've only known this guy for 2 months, and he's already done a few things that are like really weird. So, there could be a lot more. So, I mean, yeah, it's up to you. So we kind of sat for a little bit. I think she kind of thought about it for a little bit. And then after a little while, because at this point, I already kind of had a vision of like who Tim was in my head. But after this, now I know everything. I completely understand. Like, I understand this archetype of guy. I've joked in the past that like these are the most threatening people for me because they have infinite time to dump onto a woman and then use like weird mind tricks, emotional, manipulative, whatever. So after a little bit, I tell Molina, I'm like, when you're describing these conversations, your tonality is quite nonchalant. Was that how it was during the conversation? Yeah, I'm pretty real about like what's going on. Like I'm not like it's nothing to cry about. Or I mean, it's sad, but it's like I mean, I understand if we're gonna split here, we're gonna split here. Like figure it out, then we go from there. At this point, I tell Molina, okay, listen up. Nobody gives an ultimatum and like truly expects you to sit there and think about it. Typically, when people give ultimatums, they're expecting you to choose them immediately. Okay, this guy is like, it's obviously he's very predictable in terms of what he's doing. If you like probably wait like a few hours, I bet he's gonna text you, take it all back, and then who knows, maybe you guys can still be friends or work something out like that, And she's like, okay.
Wait, hold up, bruh. Wait, hold up, bruh. Wait, hold up, bruh. Hold up, bruh. Is Destiny coaching his wife on how to rizz up Tim? What? This man just coached his wife, Molina, on how to get back in the good graces of her side dude, Tim. Hey, listen, man. Destiny is an alpha giga chad, man. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, bro. I see the play here, bro. I see the play, bro. Destiny understood, man, that divorce was coming soon. So Destiny wanted to make sure, right? That she was still engaged in the infidelity so she can get a penny of his fortune. Now I understand, bro, because ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way Destiny still wanted her back. And he's coaching her on how to rizz up and stay in the good graces of her side dude, Tim. Ain't no way, bro.
So I think that we, I don't know if we like watched some shows. We ended up chilling on the couch. All of a sudden, Tim, go figure, I think about an hour later, Tim starts DMing Molina saying like, hey, are you okay? I think I've made a mistake. And Molina's like, well, yeah, this was really dramatic. And Tim's like, I'm so sorry. Like, we need to talk about this. Can you please come over right now to my apartment? Like, we need to talk right now. And then Molina looks at me and she's like, do you think I should go and like talk to Tim? And I look at Molina, I'm like, no. Why would you? My annoyance levels for this, by the way, are going to start to ratchet up very quickly over long periods of time because.
Yo, bruh. Imagine being on the couch with your wife, spending time with her. The woman you took down the altar and swore to God to love and protect till death do you part. Imagine that woman getting a message from another man, her side dude, and she looking at you and say, oh, he's demanding I go to him right now. I gotta go to him. I know you flew out 5,000 plus miles to come to Sweden. I know you pay hella money and took this 20-hour flight to come to Sweden, but this other dude is telling me to go to him and demanding I go to him. And he's the alpha, so I gotta go to him. Bye-bye. Bro, hell no. Yo, bro, like, how Destiny tolerated this is crazy.
Keep in mind that for historically on our relationship, if any girl presents even the slightest threat to Mel, they have to be cut out of my life immediately, okay? And now this guy just gave her an ultimatum to divorce me, and she's like, should I go talk to him? I'm like, no, you probably shouldn't go talk to him. Why would you reward somebody that's giving you an ultimatum like that? Like, you should probably just chill and tell him you'll talk to him tomorrow or whatever. Like, you already hung out with this guy this morning. What the f***? You guys are texting all the time anyway. And then Mel is like, well, I think that maybe we should talk tomorrow. And then Tim is like, I need to talk to you tonight. I'm walking around outside. I'm feeling suicidal. And Molina's like, oh. Now, the next day, Tim would go on to say,
now listen, man, if you a real one, like if you a real nigga, man, right? If you a real nigga, man, you understand that play, bruh. If you a real woman, you understand that play, bruh. Come on, man. We've all promised, we've all threatened to unalive ourselves if the girl don't take us back. Man, bro, we know that play, man. We know that play, bro. Now listen, that play usually works on a chick who ain't really too emotional either way. But you telling me a chick like Molina, who is super emotional, who is overly invested, you tell her that, man, listen, man, that's guaranteed cheeks. Guaranteed, bruh. Even the regular chicks feel sympathy and take you back and tolerate you for a little while longer while they plan their escape. So for a chick like Molina, who is that emotionally invested, man, come on, bruh. Man, listen, bro. That's an automatic cracking cheeks card, man. She can't ignore that, man, bro. I'm outside, bro. I'm feeling like I'm trying to unalive myself. Yo, Destiny was getting his. Oh, nah, that's crazy, man. Shout out to that. Listen, man. Shout out to Destiny, man. It couldn't be me.
This, and it's funny that Molina and Tim are now repeating the story. Tim would go on to say, I didn't actually threaten if you didn't divorce him. I just said I was having suicidal feelings. And obviously, like, we know what's happening. And even Molina laughed at it at the time. Although now, for Molina to save face, now she's spreading the Tim story of like, well, he didn't actually threaten to commit suicide and divorce him. That is true. Technically, he said he had suicidal feelings because she wouldn't go over to talk to him about it that night after he made the threat. If you want to get hyper pedantic, okay? So there's that. I can't imagine that they would try to come out and counter, well, actually, I didn't. So yeah, okay. Molina has talked to so many people about this. But unfortunately, I think she's lied to Tim about who she's talked to. So, for instance, Molina was really irritated when I was reaching out to mutual friends, and she had a conversation with some of her other friends. He's talking about Tim because Tim went dramatic a month ago and stuff. He's been a little dramatic since, but he's been improving all the time. I don't find it abusive. I think Steven has made me feel 100 times worse by his actions. So it feels so weird that he has so many opinions right now. And then Molina says, Tim had a breakdown a month ago where he gave me an ultimatum. When I didn't take the option he wanted me to, he had a breakdown where he said that he was suicidal. After that, he tried to beg me to come over. I said no, but he didn't really respect it, and he kept pushing, etc. After that, he chilled out. When I was at TwitchCon, he went off on me, saying that poly was bad for kids. He took it back when I said that he was acting manipulative. Later that week, he invited a girl over that I really wanted to see, and it seemed like he only did it to get a reaction out of me. He apologized for it, and we all hung out, and it was fine. I also found out that he had talked some bad stuff about me behind my back to a close friend of mine, which felt a bit controlling. After that, he had one more breakdown when I had to work instead of hanging out with him like I promised. That's like the worst things pretty much, so I understand. But things have gotten better. He says that he wants to change and get better. He apologizes and recognizes his mistakes and says he's learning and he wants to be good. And I see improvement every day, and that's what I'll go by. Then there's plenty of things that he brings to my life that makes me happy. She tells me another story where she's like, yeah, you know, I had to do an interview and, you know, I was trying to get out of bed, but Tim, you know, never wants me to work or do anything. And when I got out of bed and I started doing the interview, when you came up and I started speaking positively about you, Tim stormed out of the apartment. He got up, he stormed out, he slammed the door. And when Molina texted him, was like, hey, what's up? Or what are you doing? He's like, I'm going to go hang out with that other girl that, you know, that you really want to hang out with. I'm like, okay, Jesus.
Bro, these 30-plus-year-olds are living a high school simulation. This here sounds like things that like 14, 15, and 16-year-olds would do. This don't sound like no like 30-plus-year-old married people, bruh.
Happens among a couple other stories, right? But she comes back to the US, she lands. My goal is we're just going to be chill. We're going to have like 2 decent days together where we just like hang out, see how we feel about each other. And then we'll go to therapy and we'll figure stuff out, you know? I remember that she lands at the airport and she comes out and she's wearing this disgusting, gaudy, massive hoodie that says meme ticks on it. And I'm like, my mind is like so unbelievably like right now. Because in my mind, Molina is one of the most sensitive in the world.
Meme ticks, by the way, is Tim's brand. So she hops on a plane wearing Tim's hoodie to signify that he just cracked cheeks the night before she hopped on his plane, so she wore his hoodie the morning after. Wore that plane, wore that hoodie on the flight to see Destiny, and the first thing Destiny sees is a meme ticks hoodie. Oh my God, bro, this is, yo, I ain't gonna lie, yo, Molina a G, man.
If we're driving around and there's like a new song on my playlist, Molina's asking like, which girl gave you?
Yeah, that's true. She is 25.
This song, like literally, like that's where she's at. And so she shows up in this hoodie. I'm like, this is the. And then we go to do the Stacy stuff. Before talking to Stacy, I tell Molina a couple things. One, I say, before we do this, I want all of the money that I gave you for the taxes back right now because I don't trust Tim to not tell you to take it from me in the future. And 2, I need you to pay me back rent at least on this apartment, okay? Because if you're going to move in people and you're going to start buying for these broke, you need to, I'm not going to pay for rent here for you while you're covering the expense of another person. Feels like I'm basically subsidizing their life. That's not happening. So before therapy, thank God, we walk to the bank. I think it's about $115,000. She transfers it all to me, cash from one account to the next. I'm like, okay, cool. Get my money back. Feel good about that at least.
Yo. Listen, yo. Shout out to Destiny, man. Giga chat activities, man. You feel me? She gave him $115,000 right before they went to therapy, knowing that therapy won't work. He knew therapy won't work, but he knew he was done with her. Got his $115,000. Still gonna divorce her. She ain't gonna get a dime. So damn near, bro, like, he got paid to leave her. Shout out to Destiny, man.
He also mentioned something about how I'm making up like the money thing. But again, I think the problem is I don't think he knows how much Molina told me because Molina probably lies to him. One of the conversations we had, I think it was on November 1st, Molina says, do you want me to tell you about Tim or would you rather me not? LOL. And I said, yeah, go for it. And she said, he had a bit of a cry today over financial stuff and he got very aggressive against me verbally. I kind of just ignored it. What financial stuff? And let him have a breakdown. Like, I said I pay for a lot pretty much and he should probably do his share, especially if he's here a lot. And it was just an interesting reaction. But yeah, I just got very cold. I wonder how much money he actually makes or has saved up. Yeah, he says he isn't making much now because he hasn't worked, and I told him that he needs to, especially if he's going to demand things from me and all. He called me greedy and spoiled, LOL, for making more than he does. And I'm like, I don't want this dynamic. It's not okay for me. And he had his breakdown. I said I'm going outside to eat. He can come talk to me when he stopped crying. He came down later and apologized and said I was right, LOL. Jeez. Oh yeah, and it's interesting too. He seems to have zero interest in the other friend that I said that he was mine with, but he also doesn't want me to see her alone, and like, Blank and I want to hang out so much. We're like texting every day, good night and good mornings. And it's a bit weird because she probably feels like he doesn't like her. I'm not sure. Up here, I responded and said, yeah, this is exactly what I said yesterday, LOL. He's never going to let you go alone. He might be scared of you hanging out with other people alone, and he probably doesn't really like it when you guys hang out with others or in a group. He wants it to mainly be one-on-one. Yeah, maybe, but oh my God. Yeah, maybe, oh my God, I really, really want to see her. I've been like crushing all day, so I'm just frustrated. Just go and see her. Why let Tim stop you? Hopefully I get to see her this weekend. I was close to today, but my throat started hurting and stuff. I'll text her tomorrow. I really like this girl. She told me she wrote about me in her grateful journal. What's that? Well, things she's thankful for, blah, blah, blah. And then our conversation ends. But yeah, so like, yeah. Every single claim that I have made, I can back up with like 50 million different, what if she's lying to you and it's just a habitual lie? Every single thing that she's talked to me about, she's talked to a ton of other people about because she overshares. Like, she had the same conversation with another guy. He got upset when I said that he has to pay. He got upset when I said that I pay for most things / everything. And if he wants to be in my apartment and take up space for his stuff, he needs to pay his share. And he called me greedy and privileged. He seems.
Yo, if I'm Destiny, bro, I would hate this chick for life, man. I'm paying all the bills. I'm paying your way. I made you rich. I made you a millionaire. Right? Like, I made you rich. I made you a millionaire. I gave you hella clout. I funded your lifestyle. And you still ain't respect me and wasn't submissive to me. But now you're bending over backwards and being hella submissive, hella obedient and cooperative to a dude who don't got a job, who can't pay your bills. He's just there to drop off penis and that's it, right? He's even dictating to you who you can and can't hang out with, but I'm your husband and I can't tell you shit about who you can hang out with. Nah, this is crazy.
To be more trouble than he's worth. I don't know. I'm just letting him cool off. He got extremely emotional for some reason. You're staying in someone's apartment. You can pay your way. By the way, he does live there. Yeah. Oh, and this is on these stupid dates. 1/11. What is that? November or whatever the 11th month is on the 1st, right? Yeah, and I didn't even really tell him to pay rent. I just said to pay more for groceries. Oh, is this just from when you were together in Sweden, or is he living there now? I'm in Sweden now, back for a month, so this just happened. Oh, okay. But the next day, she comes up to me, and she's like, because during therapy, I'd made like a list of like, here's like the boundaries that I need. If we're gonna do like open relationship and all that going forward, this is what I need to happen, or else we're just done, because I'm not wasting my time with anything else. And also, like, these boundaries are like bare minimum just to even start a relationship. This isn't even to have a good relationship. This is just like bare minimum. And if you're not willing to do these, like, I'm walking. This is stupid. She's more open to my boundaries, and then she talks to me and she's like, well, here's like, these are the things that I want from you in a relationship. And when she starts talking to me about these things, they just sound like the dumbest things in the world. Like, I don't understand what's going on. So like, for instance, like one of the things she'll say is like, I need somebody who doesn't judge me for not working as much. And I'm like, I've never judged you for that, except for like the only time I've said this the last 2 months, I got worried because it seems like she was like quitting a lot of her stuff and just spending all of her time, you know, staying up till 5 a.m., like being lazy and having her life be destroyed. Like it's only been the last 2 months, but like it's a ton of stuff that I've complained about for the last 2 months that she's pretending is happening, like the entire relationship. And then she hits one thing where she's like, I need somebody who is willing to give me like a lot of freedom and stuff. Oh. And I'm like, what? Tim gets motion sickness so bad he can't even get in Ubers. He can't even get in cars. Like Molina likes, you know, like and travel. Tim doesn't do. He doesn't fly in airplanes or get in cars because he gets motion sick, and he's definitely not open or polyamorous. So what the f is even happening? Why would you tell me? Why would you tell me that you need more freedom? Like I've literally.
Again, bro. Yo, bro. Do y'all see how evil this chick is, yo? Like, yo, and this the perfect example, bro, of if you let a chick do it, she gonna do it, bro. This chick has a short leash. She falls in line. She's obedient. She's submissive. When it comes to Tim, the side dude tells her, I don't like that open relationship stuff, right? So outside of Destiny, you ain't smashing nobody else. My foot is down. And she said, yes, 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 Tim, I understand. Huh? But when Destiny says, hey, bro, you know, you got to do this and this. Oh, I want freedom. Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, yo. Listen, what this sounds like, bro, is Destiny was funding her lifestyle, man, until she got some clout, started smelling herself, and now she wants who she really wants to date.
Let you have a second husband. Like, what the I don't understand that. And she's like, well, I don't know. And then I bring up like you can't even hang out with that one girl without, you know, without him letting you. And then she's like, well, you know, I can understand why he doesn't want me hanging out with that person. And I'm like, what do you mean you can understand why? I don't like, what's the possible reason? And then Molina's like, because you were talking to her about Tim. And then 2 huge things go off in my mind. So the first, and I hate it, Molina has lied to me so much over this thing, and she's so bad at lying, okay? Which is a little endearing, because I don't think she lies much, or at least not in these like more convoluted or complicated situations. So the first issue is that like, I talked to this other girl like 2 weeks ago. That doesn't explain why he doesn't let you hang out with her for the past 2 months. So 1, you're lying, number 1. And number 2, how does he know that I was talking to this person? And then, you know, she does like the trickle truth. She's like, well, you know, obviously they're friends, so they're going to talk. And I'm like, no, because that.
Well, hey, listen, man. Shout out to Destiny, man. Let's go. Let's talk about, let's watch some Vosh real quick. I know that Vosh touched on the Kanye shit. Let's listen to Vosh real quick. Do we listen to Vosh, takes on Ben Shapiro? No, let's do Vosh and Kanye. Yeah, let's do Vosh and Kanye.
Okay, remember how a little while ago we sort of reached the apex of a Blittler arc with Kanye West pledging allegiance to Adolf Hitler? Only a slight exaggeration.
Nah, come on, Vosh. Like, you wildin', brother. Nah, come on, bro. Listen, look, bro, come on, Vosh. Like, Kanye ain't pledged allegiance to Hitler, bro.
Kanye West stopped taking his meds, and then he started getting more right-wing, including appearing with Donald Trump, and then, like, every right member was praising him, and then, like, for some reason, somehow,
Oh, all right. So, just some context. This is Vosh talking about the psychotic Kanye rant that Kanye had on IG Live, right? The same rant that like got I think DJ Sky was recording it. Yes, Jules got kicked out or allegedly kicked out. So yeah, he's talking about that rant.
Incidentally, he became a Nazi, and all of the right wing like kind of alternated between defending him and like quietly distancing themselves from him. Just a weird sort of progression there, how being more right wing and aligning with the Republicans, then very short jump over to just being a Nazi. It was very curious stuff. Then, of course, he watched 21 Jump Street, and it made him, a good citizen of the world again. Jonah Hill saved Yidolf from, eternal Hitlerdom. Unfortunately, they never made a 22 Jump Street, so he's back at it again.
Destin Navash is crazy.
Got
right?
a wacky yay video for you. The only lead up to this that I'm aware of, apart from the fact, wait, they did? Well, then why haven't they shown it to him? Quick! What are you doing? All right, well, while we're waiting for someone to show him 22 Jump Street, the only lead up to this that I'm aware of is Ye asked Nicki Minaj to contribute to the music that he's doing right now, and she said no. But also Nicki Minaj went on Kai Cenat's stream and sat in a big throne, so I guess it was perceived as an insult for her to turn down Kanye while also doing something as, like, I guess, like, low as appearing on a Twitch stream. I don't know.
Yo, Vaj has a way of coming off and like super condescending, yet unserious but serious at the same time. Like, it's almost impossible to figure out whether Vaj is joking or not.
Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, there was a listening party held for Ye's music, and
With the LB show, these niggas is colonizers. The French own 80% of the banks in Africa. That's why I just met with MBS, head of Saudi. We don't have to bow to this shit, nigga. Okay, it's 60 million of us in America, 60 million Jews in the world. 50% of our deaths is abortion. 25% of us go to prison. Raise one hand if you don't know one nigga in prison, one nigga got locked up, and one nigga poor. Raise your hand if you don't know one person got abortion. Now I'll tell you, if it was in a Jewish mother on Friday with no
all right, I'm gonna break this down about as good as I can here. So, a kind of conspiratorial belief that Black Hebrew Israelites and Blitler types occasionally bring up is the idea that abortion was legalized and popularized by eugenicist Jews who wanted to use it to cull the black population. And to this day, black people have more abortions per capita than white people do. Of course, the reason black people have per capita more abortions than white people isn't because of the nefarious Jew. It's because poverty correlates in many cases with poor family planning. It's as simple as that. Black people are poorer. That means there's more unwanted children. That means there's more abortions.
Well, there are more poor white folks in this country than there are poor black folks, right? But now listen, when dealing with the internet, it's really hard to figure out like what's the truth and what's not, right? Like what's a headline and what's facts. But I'm sure I've seen somewhere that Margaret Sanger admitted to such, right? That Margaret Sanger said that she was starting Planned Parenthood to stop black babies from being born, right? Like wasn't that like a thing by the Margaret Sanger? Wasn't she like an open racist? Wasn't she like for eugenics, right?
I mean, there's other more complicated, like broader socioeconomic stuff that leads into it, but it's that.
Nah, Bavage, like we can't play that. There's more poor. Listen, we can't play the black folks is poor. Black folks is poor, so that leads to poor Planned Parenthood, so hence more abortions. Hold up now. There's more poor white folks than there are poor black folks. So take that into consideration and tell me why are there more black abortions than white abortions?
That's pretty much the gist of it, yeah. How dumb do you have to be to not understand that? Well, Yi is a musical genius, I've been told. I don't know enough about music to really deny it. Definitely not a socioeconomic genius, I gotta say. Not on the ball on that one. Vosh, a bunch of eugenics advocates did want to make abortion more legal so black populations would be held in check, but that was evangelical whites, not Jews. Also, literally everything in society 100 years ago was done by eugenicist evangelical white people. Like that, like every social institution that could be tied back to like any point in American history at some point was designed and founded by somebody who hated black people. That's like holistic, you know what I mean?
But that's two different like conversations, right? Like for example, a pro-eugenics, racist white man finding like a bakery, right? That's just like a popular food chain right now. That's a little different than like Margaret Singer, who was an open racist, who has, again, I don't know if this is a headline of this real, but I'm sure I've seen it somewhere and heard it somewhere, that she started Planned Parenthood with the intent to wipe out black people and reduce the black birth rate. So if that was one of her intents, then 100 years later, it doesn't matter, right? Who now runs Planned Parenthood? The intent of Planned Parenthood was for this particular agenda, which was inherently racist. So hence, I don't think Planned Parenthood should be, right? And I just think that that's where we can connect the dots, opposed to, well, everybody was racist back then. You know, we can't get rid of everything. Right, true, right? But being an openly racist and open up a bakery or a Dunkin' Donuts and we all enjoy the donuts is a little different than being an open racist and, you know, open up a Planned Parenthood to decrease the black population.
Like, you did you know this medical practice / institution that goes back 120 years was created by eugenicists? Everyone was a eugenicist back then. That's not surprising. But anyway, you know, it gets blown out and misinterpreted, and then they treat it like that. Like, even if that was the case back then, that then means that the current motivations for legalizing abortion are to cull the black population. You know, yeah. Anyway, one thing at a time, lads.
Somebody raise their hands. So wait a second. But wait a second. Who make the hospitals though? Who got the hospitals? These are Zionists, nigga. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay. Third party, sponsor that. Bring the sponsorships to that. Because there's gonna be some that feel exactly like me.
So yeah, when he says Zionist, he means Jews, of course. Pretty much as direct of an example of dog whistling that you can get. It's not even dog whistling, really. He's just saying it interchangeably. So yeah, Jesus Christ, Adolf Hitler, Kanye West, 2024. That was his pitch right there.
These are Zionists. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Jesus Christ, Hitler, yay. Third party, sponsor that.
Third party. That's what he's saying. That's the...
Bring the sponsorships to that. Because there's going to be some that feel exactly like me. I don't give a I'm 7. I don't give a about life or death. I get visitation with my kids. I ain't got no say so. Walk around look like soccer players. They don't even know. They don't even know the dad, the kid. They see me come play one on nobody. They still feel you though.
Big up, by the way, to the person who pulled out their phone and started recording this. This Yes Jules person just went live on Insta because they happened to be at the listening party for the music, and I guess he started doing this rant. They just pulled their phone out. I mean, hell yeah.
They'll film me, but they trying to program them. The head of Louis Vuitton, Bernard Arnault, you, Alexander Arnault.
This is when Kanye West just start naming random Jewish people who I don't know what they do or like what the purpose is, and then somehow ties those Jewish people into whatever he's talking about, right? Watch.
You, Francois Pinault, you, Dimna, you, Balenciaga, Cedric.
Buy the Yeezy Pods,
Yeah, and Adidas, nigga.
I'm pretty sure that he's saying F you to all the people who dropped sponsorships with him or otherwise came out against him when he started openly praising Hitler. I don't know what he said. It sounded like penis to me too. I don't know.
Yo, I don't like that. I don't think Ye ever openly praised him. I feel like Kanye tried to have a nuanced conversation about somebody you can almost never have a nuanced conversation about in public, right? Like never ever, right? Meaning like this, right? Yo, was he a great orator? If you are thinking from an objective, logical point of view, if somebody asks you, was that man a great orator? No duh. Like, no duh. Yo, he convinced a nation to give up democracy. Bruh, do you know how cold your mouthpiece got to be to convince people to give up their freedoms and democracy? To join you and crown you as their leader and dictator? But you can have a nuanced conversation about that man. You can say that man's a great orator, because if you say he's a great orator, that now lends people to think, okay, you are a that man sympathizer. You believe that man is a great man now. When no, I can think he's a evil person who's also a great orator without supporting what he did. Right? I can still think he's a trash human being, but yeah, I don't think Ye was praising him, bro. I feel like Ye tried to have a nuanced conversation, but that nuanced conversation can't be had publicly, especially about that man.
I don't know. I can only investigate this so much. There's not like a perfect transcript, you know?
Nigga, don't say me shit. Nigga, I'm by myself in this motherfucking room, nigga.
Was it Adidas? He said Adidas? Okay, he up the pronunciation there. That's not just my ear, okay? That motherfucker left out a couple consonants, all right?
Everybody shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something right now. Just the fact that you ain't listening to me, it's it. Ain't none of y'all with me. I'm by myself, because ain't none of y'all stand up for me. Ain't nobody stop. It's shut up. Be quiet before you get exiled. Like so I'm saying.
Exiled.
Before you get exiled is crazy.
The way Kanye's people were from the desert.
Nah, come on, Vaj, don't say it, bruh.
by the Pharaoh. All right.
Nobody with me. Everybody here having on a check, having them here like ha ha, laughing at jokes, laughing at the raps and shit. Then I made these beats in my mama's basement. I drew these motherfuckers since I was in 7th grade. Cause when I asked niggas step up, not one stepped up. Not one stepped up. I ain't ready to step up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So what we're looking at right here is one of the reasons why I don't view the Kanye West shit with as much, I guess. First of all, a lot of people get upset when they see this because they respected him. Again, this is my superpower. I know so little about music. It's all like it's water on wax paper, you know? He acts a fool, doesn't mean anything to me. He's very obviously mentally ill. Like he's attacking the people at his listening party for not aligning with his like Hitlerite movement or whatever.
Nah, come on, Vosh, bro. And he attacking them for speaking while he's speaking. And also, too, I don't think Kanye West is mentally ill, bro. I feel like that's a cult, bro. I feel like Kanye West is leaning on that mentally ill stuff whenever he, like his mouth writes a check that his ass can't cash. I don't think that man is mentally ill, bro, at all. Not one bit.
He is a huge liability to the right wing, you know? The thing is, this is one of the reasons why, like, it's not just having, like, random right-wing lunatics is not necessarily a benefit to the right. He acts like this, you know. You see how he acts, the way he talks to people. This guy can't form a political coalition, you know. He can't keep the mask on. He can't keep himself together. At the most he can do is galvanize some people, you know, or be like a big, like, loud sightseeing, you know, like a big, I don't know, thing to rubberneck at, pull people over, but shut up about music? Can't think of a witty response. What else can I get at? There we go.
Hey, listen, man. Let's actually touch on Vaj and Ben Shapiro. Because I feel like that's, yeah. So, apparently Ben Shapiro hates Tucker Carlson now. So let's go. So Vosh is giving his take on Ben Shapiro hates Tucker Carlson. Now, if y'all don't know, bro, like, all I'm doing right now is just watching videos with y'all that I would be watching if I wasn't on stream. You feel me? Like, this is what I do on a daily basis. Watch Vosh, Destiny, and the other orbiters.
Ben Shapiro beefing with Tucker Carlson. We don't cover a lot of Daily Wire stuff, to be honest, in large part because it feels like, I don't know. They haven't really been holding the discourse down lately. It's kind of hard to say. They lost their spark a little. Ben Shapiro has lost a lot of prominence because as the right and even people like Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens move further and further to the right, you know, Ben Shapiro being a Jew does legitimately hamper his prominence in the right, you know? Yeah, a lot of these videos like no views. That's kind of crazy. I wonder if he's going to be ousted yet.
Really interesting guy. He has some interesting takes on economics as well. He and I've had, well, folks, Tucker Carlson is a really interesting guy. He has some interesting takes on economics as well. He and I've had discussions about those in the past. He did an interview with Glenn Greenwald recently where he started attacking what he called libertarian economics. Tucker and I did this really interesting interview a couple of years ago now, probably longer than that, maybe 5 years ago now, where we talked about the role of the government in the economy. And Tucker has a significantly more socialistic view of the economy than I do. Just
I remember going over this. This was I remember this. A bunch of people, including like Shu and stuff, were like, wow, Tucker really spitting bars here because he was pretending to care about what would happen if truck drivers lost their jobs to AI or automated driving. And I was basically, the whole thing I was explaining how both Ben Shapiro and Tucker Carlson are wrong. Ben Shapiro because he's doing the full on, like, you know, first of all, Ben Shapiro isn't a goddamn libertarian. He has said and done plenty of fascist things. He's not a libertarian, okay? He just goes more for like the Pinochet, like ostensibly free markets paired with a police state attitude of libertarianism, which is, you know, about as libertarian as libertarianism can get. Whereas Tucker Carlson is just a Nazi, you know? But even the Nazis privatize the shit.
Listen, I seen on Tucker Carlson text messages, bro. Like, Tucker Carlson is definitely 100% a white supremacist. But no, what's real, bro? Like, listen, most black folks, bro, we don't give a listen. We don't care. Like, listen, bro. I respect you a little bit more. You feel me? If you let me know up front where you stand. You feel me? Like, where you stand. And the messages that leak from like Tucker Carlson, bro, bro is obviously an all right. Ben Shapiro, I don't think Ben Shapiro is outright a Nazi. Close to it, though.
Out of their economic sector. So, like, the Nazis only pretended to care about the working man in Germany for as long as they needed to secure the support of, you know, the populist underclass. It wasn't something the Nazis actually did anything about. What ideology would, you know, build itself off of hyper-nationalism and brutal ethnic segregation and then go, but we're super concerned with the plight of the working class? It's ridiculous.
Blatantly, I mean, he has endorsed, for example, many of the plans of Senator Elizabeth Warren. This is not a slander against Tucker. I mean, it's something that he will say openly and clearly. Well, he was doing an interview the other day with Glenn Greenwald, who's also been a guest on my program, and they were talking about economics. And Tucker went into this...
Misspoke. No value in this segment. It's over. Misspoke. His career's cooked, washed, done.
Rant about the evils of libertarian economics. And I think this is so short-sighted. I think it's really damaging to the future of American prosperity. And it relies on a bunch of falsehoods.
Wait, are even the talking heads calling each other glowies now?
With regard to how the world works. Now, I wanted to listen to this because, again, I think this has spillover effects for foreign policy. It assumes that the best policy is going to be protectionist, that high tariffs around America's borders are what's going to make American people wealthier and better off. It assumes that an uninvolved America on the world sphere is somehow going to make American citizens better off. It's all predicated on this notion of economics that ignores the importance of comparative advantage and price structure and all the rest in favor of vaguer concepts like beauty. Now, again, I'm not anti-beauty, but when I need a hamburger, I'm more interested in the hamburger than I am in, you know, the Venus de Milo. In any case, here is Tucker, and then I want to break this down a little bit because it's interesting.
I think a lot of people have awakened to the now demonstrable fact that libertarian economics was a scam perpetrated by the beneficiaries of the economic system that they were defending.
That's true. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. That's pretty true. Yeah.
So they created this whole intellectual framework.
Okay, pause that for a second. So I don't like this conspiracy theorizing about the nature of libertarian economics.
It's not. Libertarian economists have never been taken seriously anywhere. Their system immediately and inevitably collapses into authoritarianism every single time. They're just not taken seriously.
Libertarian economics says the government should not control the free flow of goods and services. That's all libertarian economics says. A free market has property rights for you, and the government...
Please, again, recall that Ben Shapiro has many times supported, like, the government crackdowns on... Like, he supported Ron DeSantis.
Yo, listen. Vaj is pausing too much, bro. We gonna listen. I'm gonna watch the full video and on my own and come back and give my analysis of it, bro. Vaj is doing too much pause. In fact, here, listen, I'm gonna give Vaj
the don't say gay bill
a little bit, like more time, bro. But if Vaj continues, bro, we're 30 seconds in the video. Vaj done paused the video like 20 times already.
What can be presented in schools, like what can be sold where, like the idea that he has like some kind of authentic opposition to government control of commerce is bullshit. Also, quick question, Ben Shapiro, do you think people should be able to sell slaves? No? Okay, that's government imposition and economic transactions. Kablamo.
Can't get involved. That is the opposite of a conspiracy theory. A conspiracy is when a group of powerful people restructure an entire economy around particular interests. So, for example,
what the fuck? Wait, what?
That is the opposite.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna say it. Hey, listen, man. I want to say it, but I'm gonna let Nick Fuentes explain why what Ben Shapiro just said is highly ironic.
It says a free market has property rights for you, and the government can't get involved. That is the opposite of a conspiracy theory.
First of all, property rights are secured by the government. They don't exist.
Hey, listen though. But I gotta go. We gonna tap back in tomorrow. Again, we're streaming every day from now on, people. Every day we're streaming at least once a day. I'm gonna go about 3 hours tomorrow, maybe 4. But tap back in tomorrow, all right? We're gonna see you guys there. Also, too, man, follow the Clips page. The Clips channel is more Flacco. All the clips from these lives will be on the Clips channel. I'm gonna start taking down these lives, by the way, too. So if you don't follow the Clips channel, then you just won't see the live, But yeah,